What's cracking? It's your homie Lil Mystery. You are now listening to the Emo Brown Podcast, the downest fool in Chula Vista since AC Slater, homie.
You're listening to My Grito Podcast Network, celebrating the culture of Chicanos and Latinos one story and voice at a time. Connect on social, on Instagram and Facebook at My Grito. Find all the My Grito Podcast Network shows over at mygrito.net.
Ladies and gentlemen and lowlifes, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Metiche Monday, brought to you by Emo Brown the Podcast in parts with Grasshopper. For all your medicinal recreational cannabis needs, make it clack, get 15% back. How do you make it clack? Join the club. How do you join the club? Link in bio. Killer show today.
At MeticheMonday.com.
Ooh. Right. MeticheMonday.com is an official thing.
Yes.
We're out here. We're doing things. It's going to be a great show. We got actual talent here. Aside from me, Steven Woods is going to be here later. What happened? What happened? No cierto, ¿cómo creen? You are very talented, Chef. You are very, very talented. Let's go ahead and listen to some Tribal Seeds just for fun.
Set the mood.
If you have an opportunity, some free time, some spare time, make sure you link up in podcast and rate, review, subscribe to everything we do. YouTube, what else? Spotify is what we want to do. Moving forward with Spotify, because guess what?
The YouTube is great too.
YouTube is great?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of our shit, bro. I'm the worst. I'm the worst.
The worst.
You know what's not the worst? What? The people that make this episode happen. We got a long list of 4 pages, over 195 members. Dude.
Let's do it.
We have like a mafia. Can we say that is bad? We have a cartel.
Some would say cartel. There it is.
From the newest to the oldest. Let's get into it. Manuel de Casas, bienvenido a la pachanga. It's quickly followed by Art Pacheco, Dallas Fiel. Oh man, hold on. It's a white name.
Some of those people are for sure some of the people that I just enlisted. Yeah, they asked me for a picture whenever I was hanging out at 3 Punk Ales.
There it is.
After the game, after losing, I had to have some extra. Great.
I got to talk to you about what happened at 3 Punk in the tasting room.
Why?
You and your group. We're gonna get into that.
La hora del chisme llegó temprano.
Dallas Fielakowski. Fuck, I hope I said that right, Woods. Ramon Nunez, Eric Casas, Hortensia Yescas, Serge Juan, Andy Mejia, Chris M, Mike, Ramon Saldivar, Ruben Quiñones, Matt Diesel, Eddie Zuko, Brenda Aguirre, Erling Haaland, I met that young man. His name is Bobby. Say it with your chest, Bobby.
God
He
damn
did.
it,
He said, nice to meet you. I'm Erling. And I said, hey, nice to meet you. I hate Man City. Greg, David Lara, Paulina for the people finally here. The size queen in live and direct. Kenya Nieves, Antonio Sanchez, the homie Jess, Carlos Solorio, Jared Goldman, Gabriela Ledesma, Rodrigo Arancibia, Mary Ice, El Flaco, Carly, Claudia, Wesaí, David Shapiro, Victor Almazan, Tanya Torres, Jorge Gonzalez, Etna Alvarez, Reggie Cousin Garcia, Ivan Espinoza hung out with us this weekend.
He did.
I got to fucking hang out and put in work with Ivan Espinoza of Chilo. Chilo Apparel.
Don Chilo.
He came in and he actually helped us a little bit at Snapdragon. We'll get into that too. Algo muy bueno. Jaime Jorge Cepeda, Jason McClure, Camille Harrington, Robert Gomez, Alexandria Camacho, DB Styles, Clinton Jones. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for putting us on the turkey game and helping us pull
He did
through.
almost 300. That's insane.
292 turkeys were given away for Thanksgiving.
Yes, that is almost 300.
The ones that we got were able to be dispersed to local charities.
Nice.
We came up huge, Mo. It was awesome. It wouldn't have been possible without Clint. Thank you very much, Clint Jones. Brian Casey, Marisol Yesca, Starvarsh Brothers, as you were.
Oh, damn, okay. Erika Ortega, Thomas Perez, Ariane Porras, Vernie, Unknown Soldier. Well, that's all it says. Unknown Soldier, Ramiro El Misfit, Sara Chulamais, Will Holder, Baboso, Mark Sanchez.
You like that name, huh?
That one got her.
I like that one. Francisco Hernandez, STCA Equipment, Hula Yoga, Matthew Stephen Ferris.
Fuck you, Matt.
Jesus Christ.
Andrew Mazon,
This list
Graciela
is long.
Garcia, Amar Campanajar.
Oh.
Sorry, my dude.
I was... I was low-key talking shit to Amar. He wants to come on now. He wants to say, I want to get on and just say thank you to everybody who helped lift me and take me to the next level. I said, all right, Playboy,
all right.
You're going to be walking into a lot of angry people in here. A lot of people who invested a lot of money in your...
The views expressed by Steven Garcia do not necessarily reflect the Algo Brown Foundation, legally speaking.
Darren behind the bar, Pierre Dowles, Rowdy Powell.
He got his card finally.
All right.
Yeah,
Nice.
finally.
Did it.
Welcome to the club.
Stephanie Perez, Mr. Stoll, Eddie, a.k.a. Samsung
Samsung
Sensei.
Sensei.
Otherwise known as the burrito scarfer.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
I've seen your OnlyFans.
Jose Torres, Carlos Rangel, Ranet Pulido,
Ooh,
Roberto Güero,
Dude, I am so close to pulling the plug on this shit. I am so close to pulling the plug on the
We
intro.
love you, J Clip.
Jesus Christ.
Richard Hecht, Otter Stop
Dickhead? Is that his name? Richard Head?
Richard Hecht.
Oh, my bad.
Did you guys never enunciate Hecht?
Yeah, I guess not. We've only been doing it for a year.
Otter Stoplos. What the fuck? Otter Stoplos. David Martinez, Sweet Aria, Chef Josh K.
Josh Campbell.
Oh,
Josh,
PBA.
Sharpie Kimball right
Dan
there.
Olette,
you,
Roberto
Dan.
El Pingüino Cortés, RJ, Willie Ruiz, Tony Marroquin, David, Jose Uribe, Ernesto Quintero, Eric Navarro, Tony Yu, Sonia, and Sarah Stoll.
That's it. We're pulling the fucking plug, bro. No, we're ending that shit. That is too fucking long.
Let
Pick
it ride,
five
let it
names.
ride.
Pick 5 names from that page.
All right.
Make it
He's in
good.
the house right now. Cesar
Newly
Fernandez.
elected.
All right, cool.
Seat 5, Dr. Martin Casas.
Perfect. Jesus Christ.
Let's see. Brian Waylong Vaughn.
My
Elias Delgado.
Hey, big ups to Fall fucking Brewing on 8-year anniversary,
Yeah,
man.
congrats.
That's awesome. My favorite brewery in San Diego is indeed Fall Brewing, man.
Dudes. All right.
That's it. All right, cool. I want to give a shout out to Cece. I don't know if we have camera access to get over to Cece Casas, but if we do, I want to say what's up to Cece for coming out again back-to-back weeks. She's our celebrity bartender. She's whipping up something amazing today. What is it? An old fashioned.
Maybe we could get Cece over here to tell us.
I was told not to say that these are $5 happy hour old fashions.
This is not $5.
Not anymore because I think they got the price went up.
Okay.
What am I looking at, CZ? How much are we paying for this? So every day after 10 p.m., you go to the Alwood.
Yeah.
You drop down a 20. You're going to get yourself an old fashioned. And the rest better be going to CC.
Yeah.
Because I've heard some
We're gonna
motherfuckers
call
do
it a
not like
$10 old
tipping.
fashioned.
Well.
Gratuity doesn't always run rampant at the Alwood.
No, gratuity never is included, apparently.
But then they go and complain about the service industry now.
A ver, Saludcita, I want to taste this. I'm talking a lot of shit, and I don't even know if it's good.
Oh.
Thank you, Cece.
Let's see
You're
what
the
it sings.
best.
Look at her.
CC Cam.
Oh my God, CC Cam.
I just want to point out that she actually uses the fancy cherries.
Oh, they're so delicious.
These are the best cherries, though.
The best.
Seriously.
Ooh, I almost got canceled. I almost got canceled. You almost. I feel like you set me up for this shit.
She said it,
You want to set me up?
I serve it.
the volley. White people terms.
Night pedo. All right. Let's get into a little happiness.
Yeah.
Happiness.
Metiche Monday is all about being nosy and sharing our weekly updates. Algo bueno. BJ, you look very BJ-like on the stage today.
Yeah.
What do we got going on? Algo bueno, brother.
Definitely got into some BJ activities. I had a lot of shows, and then it all culminated and ended on Saturday with the Mannequin Vanity Records live stream, where me and my friend Jake just basically host, and we introduce different segments from the bands and stuff, but it always involves drinking an entire
How many
bottle
people
of
were
Screwball. On the thing, there was about 10 acts, because there's a lot of like crossover too, but about 10 acts, and then we had just a bunch of people show up randomly to come hang out and party. You know, it's always like a big party behind the camera, but then you got me and Jake like trying to hold it together. It's pretty fun.
How many people do you usually aim to get at your events?
This wasn't like an event. This was just like for the label, you know. So like it was just us, the family. But then we were doing it all live on YouTube and Twitch and shit. So you know we're getting.
We
like,
put it on at the brewery.
Was that when it was
views.
going on during the World Cup?
Yeah.
Bro, I hate to break it to you.
I know there's
It could have been you and Tom DeLonge, and I still wouldn't have fucking seen
there
it.
was something else going on. Yeah.
It could have been you and Scarlett Johansson, and you might have gotten a view.
You could
you
tell-
may have gotten a view from me.
Scojo does it for you, huh?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I'm that guy.
Okay. You really do like the hueritas.
Yes.
Yes.
My wife is
I guess it's
güerita
two of
enough. What else, man? That sounds like a very boring algo bueno.
It was good, but then last night I went back. I made her my triumphant return to Patrick's, so I played 12, which is why I look so extra.
They
BJ
pulled the
today.
plug on you, right? But then they welcomed you
plugged it
back.
Yeah, they plugged it back in. You know,
I believe that's called a privilege. I'll let you fill in the blank. Well done there, BJ.
plug privilege.
Go ahead, Caesar. Algo bueno.
Bro.
Algo bueno for the British people in the audience, the ones who were unable to finish the Yanks. Algo bueno means something good, something positive.
Always finish your
something
yanks.
exciting,
Yeah.
something happy.
Yeah, man. Last week, hanging out here with the crew, putting all that shit together, man, with all the family, all the friends here.
What did we do?
The 50 meals that we put together.
My
for the
kids were here for that.
Thanksgiving
Yeah,
drive.
for sure.
Man. All the kids were here, all the families. That was dope, man, to see the whole crew come together like that and to be able to make an impact like that. You know, we put that shit together in 2 weeks and made that happen. So thank you again to Connect Realty.
2 weeks is being a little bit
10
too.
days.
Yeah, bro.
9 days.
It was about a week. He came in on a Monday, and by the following Wednesday, we were already packing things up. Yeah, it was crazy. If it's one thing I've learned with what we're about is planning is not in our repertoire of things that we're good at. It's just kind of like setting a goal and meeting a goal and then exceeding the goal. But we don't fucking plan. For planning, we let Chef get involved. We let the ladies of Emo Brown get involved because we are horrible at planning anything. But we pull it off.
We execute like a motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We execute like Saddam Hussein, bro. We get down.
Oh, God.
Too much? Too much.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Take a sip of that old fashioned.
This old fashioned.
Soften that hard edge right there.
So yeah, man, that was dope. And then see the whole crew out there again for the tribal Black Friday. That was dope as shit, man. That was a lot of fun. Just all the heavy hitters were there, man. That was some of the most renowned names in the art world, and it was cool to drop a lot of coin there, support local, and do our own thing and be in that same limelight.
Just to be invited to these events now as what we're doing as a brand, as a podcast, as a foundation, just to always get the invite like, hey, we want your crew out there. To me, that's fucking enough, man. You know, to me, that meant a lot because then you get to rub elbows with Bobby Tribal, bro. You know, Bobby Tribal.
Yo, Bobby puts it down.
He's a down ass fool. He's a fucking Theo. He's like a Theo, and you just look up to him, and he's always giving me good advice. He's like, get rid of fucking Caesar. He's dead weight on the podcast, but here I am. You know, fucking here I am, bringing him back every fucking week.
You should hear what he tells me.
And then got to hang out with his son, bro. His company's Still Cloud.
Man,
We're bringing him in here.
For sure.
Yeah, Isaac's coming in. We're gonna talk about his brand and everything that he's doing.
He's making me a jacket, so I'm cool with that.
Uncle Tone was there, bro. You know, Teen Angel, everybody was there.
OG Mike Giant spinning, and then the signed Prince. Goddamn.
I guess Chicle, we should mention him. He was there too, selling all his gear.
What's up?
El Chicle, bro. He's good at talking shit, but he doesn't back it up. Because I was gonna say part of the Algo Bueno, was having an opportunity to go out and put in work. We went and we put in work this week at Snapdragon. We watch a horrible team, San Diego State football. Oh my god,
garbage.
They make me feel bad for like Aztec for Life shit, bro. But whatever, it was fun. We were out there. It was just the foundation members,
right?
You know, we were out there slanging beers, raising money for the foundation. It was cool.
And Ivan came through.
I implore you guys, moving forward, we're going to be working a lot of these episodes, a lot of these events. San Diego State football is over, thank God.
Monster Jam.
But we have concerts.
Yeah.
I know more soccer's coming on the way, I believe. The Wave, where the season's going to start.
Motocross.
And motocross, all of the things.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hey, we're going to be pushing this a lot more heavy as we move forward because we found the value in working with Snapdragon, and we're fortunate for the opportunity that they're giving us, man.
Hugely impactful for what
I want to
we're
work the
trying to
Pink
accomplish.
concert.
Pink is coming. Pink is still a
coming
thing.
to San Diego. Yeah.
No, wait. Bro, I listen to music from 2008 and
I love
under.
Pink. Pink
Really?
will never not be a thing.
What was the
You
song?
listen to Katy Perry. It's practically the same thing, dog.
Don't start.
Did you know that Pink actually now has a winery?
Oof.
Yeah.
She sells rosés. Let me guess.
No, she's
What is it?
She actually knows what she's talking about. It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
La Pink. I just saw her on a video music award. They still have them shits.
They do.
Oh,
Isn't
they
that
start
crazy?
Music videos?
See, wait. Well, I don't know if it was for music videos, but there was music awards, and she was on there. I was like,
Yeah.
holy crap.
Music videos now don't live on TV. There's
True to
no-
form. Her hair is still pink.
Well, good.
Snapdragon. We made money. We got annihilated. We got slammed. It was just Gus, myself, Profe, Isaac, Ivan, you, and
J-Clip.
J-Clip, bro. I'm going to let you fill in the blank on who didn't show up.
J-Clip had his security blanket on with his sunglasses, like they get like little kid and Big Daddy. He didn't want to take them off. He didn't want nobody to see him.
He's invisible.
Man, yeah.
All you see is a mustache.
But hey, he stepped up, he overcame, and he delivered, man. That's a dude.
Chef.
Yeah.
Algo bueno, señorita.
Algo bueno. I had a couple of
Get
algo
it,
buenos
girl.
for me. I mean, I have tomorrow is Giving Tuesday, if you didn't know.
I did not know.
So it's definitely that time of year where we
Breaking
ask you to
news.
open up.
Anything you bring up, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, you're very, like, you know shit. How do I put this? So, you know
so
shit.
eloquently.
So after Black Friday and after Cyber Monday, there's Giving Tuesday.
No mames,
So
güey.
Tuesday,
When's Wowie Wednesday?
Tuesday is the
Wednesday at Pacers.
Tuesday is your opportunity to think about what you haven't spent your money on and give back to local nonprofits, organizations that you support. As I mentioned last week, tomorrow starting at 4 p.m., we're going to be live on ABC 10 with the telethon for a month of a million meals in support of Feeding San Diego.
Are you excited?
It's
Do you get nervous?
Not anymore.
No?
Not for this one anymore. It's a lot of fun. Like, it's really easy
I feel like
to
you've
do.
gotten a lot of practice with us. I feel like you can.
This is what prepared her.
This definitely helps.
I feel like I'm gonna get a shout out at the end of the telethon. Fool. I don't
Well,
know.
why don't you come answer some phones?
Yeah, right. I barely know how to fucking talk to my kids. You want me to answer a fucking phone?
Yeah, so if you want to participate, definitely check out the link in my profile or go to feedingsandiego.org if you are somebody that requires some food assistance. There's no shame in that game. So there are over 100 distribution centers in San Diego. Or if you want to donate your time, maybe you can't donate money, but you can donate your time.
Right.
But usually during the month of a million meals, a $1 donation is equal to 4 meals. So
$1 equals 4 meals.
Exactly. So if you donate $5,
20 meals.
20 meals,
What's
exactly.
up, perro?
You donate $20.
Look at that math.
80.
Exactly.
Well, I was a little less confident there.
That's what I got too.
So
Carry the one.
So your impact goes a little further. So the goal is a million meals within the month of December.
That's
so
$250,000.
Exactly.
What is
What's
up?
up, Battle? Yeah,
What's
dog. I am.
So I definitely encourage you to do that. The other really good Algo Bueno is last night was a little emotional for me and my daughter. She just finished applying to 4 of the universities of California.
Ooh, who are the
That's
final
right.
fours? Who are
That's
the
right.
final fours?
UC Santa Cruz, number
Nice.
1.
Banana slugs.
No, slugs.
UCLA,
Pass. Go ahead.
UC Berkeley,
Damn, that was hard.
and UC Irvine.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Where does she like the most?
UC Santa Cruz.
Yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
That's the one?
So
Best.
we said a little prayer. Any of you that are believers out there, say a
make
little
a
prayer for me
sacrifice
and my
to the
kid.
demons.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Say
I
a little
go.
prayer for my kiddo, and say a little prayer for all of the kids that are applying. The deadline to apply to University of California is November 30th, so like in 2 days.
Damn
so
fool, you
all
have a
these
college
kids-
student.
Shut up.
You have a fucking college student. That's so awesome. But I want you to just take a step back and realize
I know.
that you have a college student.
I know.
At any moment, you can become a grandma.
Shut up.
Oh my God. At any moment, you level up.
You
It wasn't
chose
algo bueno,
violence.
güey.
At any moment.
Yes, Wait.
Ya cállate, vamos.
Imagine. Oh, have you ever thought about that though? Have you ever thought about getting that phone call? Ama.
No.
No? Fuck. I have 3 little
My
boys.
daughter,
and
my
What else you gonna
daughter,
think about?
my daughter is
Good.
of the belief that she doesn't want to have kids, and I respect that. So if she doesn't want to have kids, great.
I was 31 when I realized I didn't want to have kids still. And then at
How many
33,
kids did
bing,
you have?
bang, boom, 3 kids,
You're
bro.
gonna be 50 when it's still
Huey, Louie, and
realized.
Dewey. You know, all of them came out. All of them came out with web feet, todo el pedo. No, it's crazy.
It is.
Because you're younger than me.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad
A
we
lot.
waited, bro. I don't think I would have been able to handle being a dad so young. You know, because, I mean, I even still think at 33, being a daddy at that age was probably super
fine. We'll
young.
wait.
Bro. Oh well, it's the dude from Tribal Seeds. I'm not gonna answer
Oh,
though.
what's up?
Why not?
Oh my God!
El
Hang on a
Azteca.
second. The sound you heard
El
was
Azteca.
seeds
Are you
playing my
dropping.
music right now?
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm playing. Yeah, I am playing their music.
we got clearance from him at Disneyland though, right? Remember we asked.
Yes. We asked the dudes from Tribal Seeds, hey, we're gonna play your music a lot on the podcast. Like, have at it, no problem.
Oh, that's
But,
nice.
but he actually made him kiss his hand and everything.
Yeah,
it was
that's a
so weird.
Disneyland
Like in the middle of
contract. You
Disneyland.
can't-
Yeah.
I said, kiss the ring, and he kissed it. It was awesome.
It's the other way around.
And then they went on Splash Mountain.
I hate following you up on Algo Buenos or anything because everything you do is like, oh, and this week I blessed a community with.
No.
I discovered it at third world
signed
country,
books.
and now
Signed
they're
books.
thriving.
And then the secret recipe in there. My Algo Bueno, since you were asking, is the World Cup, man. Fucking, the brewery has been bananas. The brewery has been nonstop busy since the first match. And the first match was horrible. It was the first match. I think it was fucking Qatar against Ecuador, you know?
Right.
But it's been bananas ever since. It's a double-edged sword because one, you're out there and you're busy and you're making money and you're moving product and everybody's in there. The community's like highly supportive. Thank you. We appreciate that. But then the bad side is I'm juggling scheduling and trying to put all that shit together. And I'm reaching out to CC staff at the Alwood.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, I got to pluck from here. I got to pluck from there. I'm taking them from everywhere. But thank you for everyone who's come out and supported. And look at this, man.
These are so cool.
These
Your
things have become
brewery-
quite the hot commodity, man. We've sell them for $15 with the fill, but I have word that people have been selling them for upwards of $25. Bootleg.
What? Damn.
Yeah, man. Whatever works. Today I'm going to be pouring a little bit of Argyle. Ooh,
There it is.
failed. You
Imposter
failed.
in the bottom.
There it is. Look at that. A little Argyle. Let's see how it goes. I'm not a very good beer pourer.
You're the only
Look at
little
that shit.
brewery.
Look at
so
that.
What
why
kind
would
of beer
you?
is Argyle?
Ooh, Argyle is a San Diego style IPA.
What is San Diego style IPA?
Right?
Just very
Amazing.
effervescent,
It's an
very
look at that.
clean, very
Oh.
tropical.
You see
Featuring
that?
a picture of our
he's
very own
just- he's
freshness
just
on the
heavy.
front.
Look at
Look at that.
forward.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Great.
Look at that head.
If you have one of these mugs, if you have one of these cups, you know now that you can come to the brewery anytime during the week and pick yourself up a $5 pint.
You know who's supposed to get me one?
Go with that.
Fernanda.
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
no.
bro.
Did she let you down? Do I need to call the missus? and put her-
How about Fernanda's
You
hair,
don't make those
though?
threats on the air. Yeah, what's up, guy?
Fernanda's hair.
Oh yeah, isn't it
So
lovely?
beautiful.
She spent like 9 hours doing that.
Dude, it looks so beautiful, Fernanda.
Her
Gorgeous.
and her cousin Bianca.
Almost as beautiful as the effervescence of this pint of beer. Let us not take away from the beauty of this beer right here. Look at this. Oh
Argyle.
my God, Argyle.
And that sick ass label. bought
What
by
is
Chief.
Argyle, you ask? Well, Argyle is a beer that we have at the brewery right now. Look at that art. Some say it's me. It's not. I don't have a mustache. This beer is made in honor and homage of one of my favorite bands growing up as a young wee lad. Bouncing Souls, straight out of Jersey, stayed out of Anzer Park. Stop by the brewery. We have these in 4-packs right now. Damn, I feel like I'm plugging shit. Like, I am. I am plugging shit. I am plugging shit.
Oh, and what's that, Cece?
One of our proud sponsors.
The Elwood will be open at 10 a.m. for
We
the
gotta,
game on
you know
Wednesday.
what? We gotta get Cece a microphone so she can
I
get. You know,
agree.
I think Cece has earned her mic. She's got to be here every Monday. Starting this week on Wednesday, the Elwood, your favorite 3-star dive bar, will be opening at 10 in the morning. And at 10 in the morning, you can be able to sit down, have yourself a nice little old fashioned. I don't know what the price is during the day. $6, $7. Bring $10. That should be enough. Bring $10. That should
What do
be
we
enough.
got? Bring it in.
$10, 10 a.m., Mexico against Saudi Arabia.
Join CC, join Costco Louie.
Costco Louie. Costco Louie. Costco Louie. I see him every time I go to Costco and I'm like, hey, Louie,
Is he here?
what's going on?
Boy, that's me.
For a while, he said, don't call me Costco Louie, just Louie. So I just called him Louie. But then he said, go ahead and start calling me Costco Louie.
So we're
Did we meet the
back at it.
threshold?
Now
Are we
we're all
good?
doing it.
Costco Louie me la pela. Costco Louie me la shue. So yeah, World Cup has been awesome. Oh my God. One thing I realize about Mexicans, and I realize this every time Mexicans are partying. Win or lose, we're gonna drink.
Yes.
Win or lose, we're gonna party. Win or lose, fucking Chona is gonna play by Los Tucanes. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking funeral, if it's a wedding, if it's a 3-year-old's birthday.
Yes.
La Chona will always play. The tios will be tapping kegs.
Dog, I walked in right after game ended. Nobody was sad, dog. Flags were waving. People were dancing.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
People were not
allegedly.
dancing at
so
the tasting room.
ABC knows nobody was dancing.
Nobody
They were
was
in
dancing.
place.
Everybody was having
Gyrating,
a
maybe.
grand old time.
Yes.
Maybe a little shuffle. Maybe a little wiggle.
Gyrating.
But no dancing.
There you go.
Mexicans go crazy. Yes, we do. Win or lose.
Proudly.
But for every win and for every loss, there's always a little opposite of that.
Sure.
And this came in the form of somebody disrespecting a Mexican jersey.
Oh.
I'm going to pass the baton over to you on this one, Chef, so you can get into a little bit of the Chale moment of the week.
Yeah, my Chale moment of the week was, I don't know if you guys have seen this video, but there's a video that came out of Lionel Messi kicking a Mexico jersey that was on the floor.
Damn, you called him Lionel like he's fucking about to sing you a song. Like pinche Lionel Richie. It's
Ya quisiera el güey.
Leonel
Ya quisiera el
Messi.
güey.
Leonel Messi.
Se la pasa al vato.
Me la
Now,
pela. Just kidding.
now was he
did.
kicking the jersey or was he taking his boot off and he accidentally like overpowered the boot and nudged the jersey with his
Ay,
foot?
Well, okay, cool. What the fuck was
ahead.
a Mexico jersey doing on the floor?
Well, I mean, it is Argentina.
I'm sorry. Like, I don't care whether he accidentally or he whatever. I understand, but you don't throw somebody else's jersey when you know that there are cameras always on. You don't have a Mexico jersey on the floor and then think that nobody's going to take it disrespectfully. I'm sure you saw the Canelo tweets.
Yeah.
Canelo went
That
off.
looks dangerous. If I'm a World Cup coach and some fucking weenie is jumping on the middle of, I said, bro, You haven't qualified for the next round. Maybe relax. Maybe relax. Maybe relax.
Yeah.
Let's not act all high and mighty. We do some pretty fucking shitty things. We do some outlandish things ourselves. Allegedly. You know, I've seen some things, my man. Speaking of which, every team that loses now moving forward in the World Cup, as you notice at the Brewery, we have flags.
And you take them down.
Are you taking them down?
Anytime a country gets disqualified, it goes down. The first one looks like it's going to be Qatar. It's going down, and then it's awesome.
Belgium.
We're going to do it with the utmost respect. Remember, it's not going to hit the ground. Right. The world is watching.
The world is watching, guys.
Canelo got heated.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. What did Canelo do?
Your new neighbor, right?
Well, yeah. Canelo went on to say, do you want me to read in Spanish or English? Así como respeto a Argentina, tiene que respetar a México. No hablo del país Argentina, hablo de Messi por su mamada que hizo. So just as
Translate
I respect Argentina,
fuck around and find out. Don't fuck with a Mexican flag, otherwise things will happen. But then again, it's just a jersey.
Yeah, he said like thank God, like he should thank God that I don't see him kind of deal, and then added a bunch of like punching emojis. So a lot of people.
Net banging. Canelo was net banging.
What was the first comment?
A lot of people are.
Oh, look at there it is. There it was. You missed it. Boom. There it is on the floor.
He kicks it before he takes off his shoe. But yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah,
I'm just here to play devil's advocate.
Well, he's already got a foot out. But yeah, I mean,
I don't think he kicked it. I just think why is it on the floor? But look at
right there.
He was taking his boot off. He was taking his boot off.
Why is it on the floor?
Because
it's normal for you to throw your own jersey on the floor. It is not normal for you to throw the opponent's jersey on the floor.
Why is that even in there?
I am not a Lionel Messi apologist. First off, Ronaldo shits on everyone,
what it sounds like.
But they all play in Zlatan's fucking stadium. Ibrahimovic is God to me. So everybody relax. Lionel is Lionel. It's not like we had an American go down to Estadio Azteca and pee on their pitch. Who did that? I'll give you $10 if you fucking know who did that. Oh, none other than the president, one of the general managers of the Loyal. I remember that. He peed Landon Donovan, and he got so much hate for that.
Shit.
Yeah, dude, Landon Donovan went down to Estadio Azteca after a match, had to pee, relieved himself, and somebody posted, and they went in on him.
That's crazy.
It is what it is. I'm okay with it. It's competitive. It's not over yet, guys. It's not over yet. There are many scenarios where Mexico still advances. El Tri, not the best team they've ever fielded, but are we not used to this shit, bro? I mean, I feel like the last good team that we had was 1998. El Matador, Luis Garcia, El Sage, all these players. But now it's like, I don't know, man. My kids like saying the name El Chucky Lozano. Tecatito Corona.
Lozano's been carrying the dog.
All you hear on the when they're calling the game, Chucky Lozano, Chucky Lozano, Chucky Lozano se la pasa, Chucky Lozano, Chucky Lozano saca tiro, la paro, Chucky Lozano.
Nobody else coming
That's
through.
it, bro.
Yeah.
I went to go watch the game, believe it or not, even though I said I was going to forfeit going to all of them, or boycott them.
Oh, how mighty you fell so quickly.
I did. Only because a good friend of mine invited me.
She was wagging her finger at me. How dare you? Let me play devil's advocate. Will you watch the World Cup? And I was like, yeah, there's money to be made. Fuck. I like to gamble, but yeah.
Yeah, we went to go watch it at the Rady Shell. Have you ever been?
To the Rady Shell? No, I have not.
It is really impressive, actually. Yeah, and they have it. So, by the way, if you follow Rady Shell or the Shell SD on Instagram, they post when they're going to have free watch parties. They had one for the USA game and they had one for the Mexico game. They have really great facilities. They had burritos, drinks, everything. They had pizzas. But what I was really impressed by, and I know this sounds silly, but as a woman, ladies,
as a woman, ladies. Hey, I'm a woman, lady. Go ahead.
As a woman, ladies. Listen up. The restrooms were impeccably clean. And they had multiple restrooms. There was no lines. I mean, it was honestly really impressive. You were able to bring in your own food. You just weren't able to bring in any alcoholic beverages, but you could bring in waters, juices, so long as they were sealed packages. So
I hear Three Punk Ale's restrooms are immaculate as well. Impeccable.
Compliments to you, yes.
Thank you. We do. I mean, we have changing tables.
Oh, yeah.
The Elwood, no, bro. I wouldn't go to the Elwood bathroom. Fuck that. Oh, no. I go in the morning sometimes when I go in and I have to do like money or inventory bottles and moving shit around and I have to pee, right? And I'll think about it. Stand right in the middle. I'm like,
how far am I from
the
McDonald's?
women's or the men's? I go to the women's bathroom, bro. There's nobody there. Relax before you fucking pull out your canceling card. There's nobody. We're not open. We have a very nice ladies' restroom at the Elwood.
You do?
Yeah, if you're a lady,
way to blow
means.
that up.
No, I did not blow it up. Give me a little Chale moment of the week now, Caesar.
Bro, I cannot fathom how Herschel Walker is still a thing running for Senate.
Oh my God.
The man cannot put together a comprehensive sentence.
Go ahead.
He's got this outlandish backstory, man, like sending threats to his ex-wife and other women of children that he's fathered.
Yeah.
I mean,
Women of children.
Yeah.
The women of the children he's fathered.
Sorry, ESL. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Te lo digo en español. And yet, this man somehow is still in a runoff for Senate. I mean, there's a story that resurfaced the other day about how he blamed his wife's genetics for his son being so ugly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dead serious.
Wow, I hadn't
there's
heard that
audio
one.
for it. Yeah.
There's audio of it?
Oh, there's audio of it. I mean, the man resides in Texas, but is still running for Georgia.
I heard about
Senate.
that. I heard that like something recently came out that he's like for sure living in Texas.
Yeah, it's
like
primary
there's no
residence.
like what like how is he still running?
Nobody sent a private investigator over there yet?
In Georgia.
Welcome to the GOP. Yeah, it's insane.
We
man.
know
It's
somebody a
just-
little local that did the same thing.
Tune in next week. 4.
No cierto,
So-
¿cómo crees? Herschel Walker's on a sick one, bro, but he's been on a sick one for a minute. His
it's
son
just-
came out
they're
and went on
using
against him, like went on a whole tirade on him. I don't
Yeah.
remember what news channel had him on, but he came out. He's like, "Oh, my dad is this, my dad is that," and I was like, "Damn, fool."
Well, it's the thing is like,
I better treat my kids good because I can see one of those little weenies coming out
Jackson?
saying, "Yeah, bro." He's like, he didn't take me to class on time. That fool always picked me up
How
late.
about when they all find out you didn't take them to Disneyland?
Oh, they're not listening. Go ahead. Fuck. I'll never take my kids to Disneyland again for a while. And there are photos of me taking them already. My 10-year-old is on the brink.
Photoshop or what?
Yeah, Casas does a wonderful job. But anyways, moving forward, it's just crazy to me that the way they're using him, because that's all it is, man. They're using.
What are they using for? What's the gain of using Herschel Walker to
Well,
become?
I mean, to regain control of the Senate, which at this point, no matter what, is not going to happen.
Did they feel like he was a retired Hall of Fame football player that would play a big role in attracting more votes, or what is
Yeah.
it? Yes, that's what it is.
in the southern state? You know,
oh,
yeah.
fuck, man. There's states in this country I don't even want to go to.
Yeah, Georgia's beautiful though, man. It's
Georgia's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm good, bro.
But
I saw the
anyway,
movie
man,
Ray.
It's enough.
I think I got everything I needed from the movie Ray. Bro. The song was awesome. Look at that.
I mean, and UPS and their crew from Atlanta. So
I mean, we had a crew from Atlanta come in. That's in
nice.
Georgia last
Great
time I
people.
checked. You
Yeah.
know, so I mean, I'm good, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's too
Texas
much for me.
I'm down to go to Texas.
Hey,
I'd be a little scared to go to
Be
Texas.
careful.
Why
Aquí
would happen?
tenemos el compa de Texas aquí.
Oh man, the king of all whites is here today, Stephen Woods.
bro.
Yeah, that's true. We're
He's
gonna talk
about
to him
go
later.
to Texas right now.
Yeah?
Dog, so put some
Shit.
respect on
You know
it.
who needs to go to
Should've
Texas?
ironed my
Hexus.
Dockers.
Hexus needs to go to Texas. No, wrong.
No follow up.
Wrong.
No follow up. Yeah, all right.
More chales. Give it to me, BJ.
Shit. All right. Well, my chale comes with a question.
Oh.
Oh shit.
For you guys, what
That's
is
how it goes.
too late for buying a Christmas present? Like, we're in the last minute stretch right now. Have you guys gotten
Too
your
late
Christmas
is the
presents?
day
Should I start with
after
that?
Christmas?
Have you guys gotten your Christmas presents?
No, and I'll tell you what, nobody has gotten Christmas presents or peasants because I work at UPS, and just today it was the busiest day we've ever fucking had. So no, it's apparent that nobody has gotten anything. And today, actually, this is my chale of the week. Today starts peak season at UPS. So for the last like almost 9 years, I've been working at UPS. Every October, man, let's call it mid-November. Mid-November to about mid-January, it's bananas. My schedule changes. I start going in at 1 in the morning, and I get out like at 10 or 11, and it's just boxes on boxes. And we see some outlandish shit. The size queen, that's entry level, bro.
Really?
We see some outlandish stuff that comes our way. Outlandish. I have a whole little profile of pictures.
Maybe we should develop a reality series with Casas on like outlandish stuff at the
UPS drop. I'll start taking pictures and sending them over. Theory. What? Conspiracy?
Gossip.
Oh, I thought you said conspiracy. Theory.
Bye, Cece.
Bye, Cece.
Au revoir, CZ. How about one more before you leave?
Oye el otro.
No.
I'm ready. Thank you, CZ. You're the best.
Gracias.
So yeah, do your part. Go to the fucking store. Go get something.
I just wait for Chuck.
Forget Cyber Monday. Forget Make a Friend Tuesday, whatever it is. Wowie Wednesday.
Or
Go to the
Giving
store Thursday.
Tuesday.
Go to the store Thursday. You know, and then just go and do your Christmas shopping and that. Me personally, wifey does all the shopping online too. So I'm,
Well, this is
I'm
what
not
I was
delivering
gonna say.
that.
I was going to say there's another solution.
Go ahead.
I feel like
no gifts for anybody. Jehovah's Witnesses.
if
it
we
is.
all started just a little earlier, it would all be so much easier for everybody. But the thing is, like all these places have the sales now, so we got to start requesting more sales. Like we got to go to the man and say, you know what,
Barry
we have Black
Jesbera.
Friday
Demanding
every
more
month because I
sales.
need
See
a
that?
Christmas
That's what I
shop
heard.
in March. So they need to up the sales game, is what I'm saying, because it's all the sales. It's sales problems.
Yeah.
Don't get a job at UPS if you don't like working early. Don't get a job at UPS. I think I'm going
Hold
against
up.
everything that
Is it the
UPS came out here to
music?
talk
What
about.
happened?
Vampire,
Do you
dog.
know who? Are you not familiar with this?
No, but it feels like I'm gonna go like running or something.
Fuck, this
Or
is.
you're gonna go throw a no hitter.
Or you're gonna get a 5-year contract over $100 million. Or what else?
Or you can turn your phone on Do Not Disturb.
Little switch that goes no ring.
I haven't bought one present. I am totally that procrastinator.
It's not even December yet.
I got Natasha's major gift, so I'm good.
Wow. I mean, so I guess like the answer to your question is I think maybe the day after Christmas is probably too late.
I mean, as long as you get one, there's no too late, really. But.
I mean, I'm also like really big on supporting not small businesses. I don't want to I'm like really, as you guys know, I'm like really big into sustainability. So I think it's important to, think of gifts that are going to be sustainable or what I really like to spend on are experiences, like buying people tickets to a concert or
like a BJ Gisbera show or something.
Yeah, or I don't know, like a zoo membership or something that's actually going to create memories versus it just being something that's just going to end up in a closet.
Hallucinogenics.
Or
mushrooms. That creates memories.
Okay.
Noted.
Ayahuasca.
I got your Christmas list.
Thank you,
get what I'm
sir.
saying?
How'd that work out for Aaron Rodgers, dog?
Ooh, he broke his thumb, bro. You don't care? No, you're not an Aaron Rodgers fan?
I'm a Vikings fan.
Yeah, but I mean,
Fuck
Aaron Rodgers, you can't separate?
Me vale pura.
I like Tom Brady. I was never a fucking Patriot fan.
That's your problem.
You know, I like, who else?
Sorry.
Who do you like from the Dodgers? That was awesome. Fuck. I'm a Mookie Betts
Mookie
fan.
Betts,
I mean, fucking
yeah.
Trey
Mookie
Turner.
Betts gets down,
you know,
dog.
Clayton Kershaw, me la pela.
I actually like Aaron Rodgers now that he's doing drugs.
Yeah,
big
there it
fan
is,
now.
man.
Chef and BJ have left the chat.
I'm just like, hey.
Hit me up with the Yahweh, guys. Hey, we're checking right along.
Let's go with Balenciaga.
Ooh,
Have you guys heard about this?
I don't even know what that is. Go ahead. What is that?
Balenciaga.
Wait, don't tell me. Wait. Balenciaga.
Balenciaga.
Okay, so it's Mexican or Latin?
Nope.
Latin American? No, Balenciaga.
Hell no.
Sounds like the new burrito at fucking...
Taco Bell.
No,
No.
at the other white place.
Oh, Chipotle.
Chipotle. Will you like a Balenciaga bowl?
A couple of weeks ago, Balenciaga released a ad campaign that included these S&M teddy bears.
What's S&M?
Sadomasochism?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
The sex.
So
Nasty
straps.
sex.
So literally these little teddy bears had like BDSM kind of bondage type things, and children were holding them.
Oh, shit.
Casas, I think I sent you the link.
Casas, I believe I sent you a bear.
Casas is like half asleep,
Hey,
right?
he's looking at BDSM right now. for
Anyway,
himself.
yeah, the brand has since issued a apology saying that they are really sorry that this wasn't their original intent. But since then, people like Kim Kardashian, which are known to be really big Balenciaga ambassadors, have also come out saying that they are absolutely against this and they're horrified. Balenciaga, though, has filed a $25 million lawsuit against the producers of the controversial ad campaign that included child pornography court ruling amid backlash over the luxury brand's BDSM teddy bear ads. The new court paper show. The fashion house brought the suit on Friday against the production company North 6 Inc. And the set designer Nicolas Desjardins, which is a huge name.
Yeah, I recognize that. Nicolas Desjardins.
Pardon me.
I think he plays for
Anthony
France.
Desjardins.
I think he scored a goal last week in the World Cup. Nicolas Desjardins con el gol. Correct me if I'm wrong. Laying the foundation of the Bears, there was lawsuits. And it actually said like stuff like court orders of child pornography.
Yeah.
So it was not an accident.
No.
You just can't go around blaming the intern for going on Twitter
No.
and posting like whatever, you know? This came from the top. So who are they suing themselves?
They're trying to put blame on the production house, but I think it's ridiculous because I, as somebody that has worked in advertising before,
You?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I worked in advertising for 3 years. So as somebody that works in advertising, you create these ad campaigns. There it is. So see?
Damn. Online shoppers were infuriated by the adverts, calling the images frightening, creepy, and wrong.
Because they are wrong. I mean, why is like a 6-year-old child, holding
I
this
thought
like
people were
BDSM?
trolling, but no, it's real. Maybe this is why Balenciaga left Twitter. They don't want to be held accountable. Yes, these are children holding teddy bears.
I have pictures like that of me and BJ.
So it's
They're using your hashtag, burn it down. That's like Caesar's #1 hashtag.
So it's incredibly frustrating. It's my Yahweh moment because, like I said, when I used to work in advertising, you have to get these all signed off, not just by the account rep, but it goes all the way up to the creative directors and everybody that's involved with Balenciaga. So somebody said yes to this at some point. And Balenciaga is known for creating these ads that are kind of like way out there. They literally have a trash bag for a bag, right? Like literally, it looks like a black trash bag. And so they always get mocked, and this is like kind of their shtick. But this has gone too far. I mean, at what point did nobody look at this and go, you know what?
This is a bad idea.
This is a really bad fucking idea. Why do we have teddy bears doing BDSM and all this stuff?
Because cream. Cash rules everything around me.
They're fucking disgusting.
Cream, get the money.
Dollar bills, y'all.
I'm glad that Kim
what's your
Kardashian
Yahweh?
came out again because I'm against her. So I complained the way they say she complained about them.
You don't like Kim Kardashian?
All that family can go to hell.
I mean, look, time out though. Let's
We
fucking
happen
be
to know
realistic.
one of
Time
them is a
out.
list.
Time out.
How many timeouts do you have left?
Time out.
Okay, 2.
They're at the top of the game as it relates to, product placement, reality show, TV marketing, and everything. You can hate on them, but they are very good at what they do. Fuck very good. They are second to none at what they do, bro.
Thank you.
Who's your favorite Kardashian, Barry Gisbera?
Oh,
Rob.
No, we're not.
Rob Kardashian.
He likes Pisto.
There it is. Chef, who's your favorite Kardashian?
Kourtney Kardashian.
Go ahead. Who's
The
yours?
Aries.
Ray J for putting him on the map.
Mine is Reggie Bush. How about that then? No, he was not. He was on the Kardashians.
All right.
Travis Barker.
Hit me with your
He was Anna.
Hey, the views expressed by Chef.
First one.
Hit me with your Yahweh, bro.
I don't got one.
All right, Barry Gisbera.
My Yahweh is not a Yahweh in like the respect of this is like the worst thing ever happening, but it's just a Yahweh that it's gonna be very frustrating, and I want in already.
Your Yahwehs are very confusing.
Tacos El Gordo is open downtown.
Oh, they are.
So,
All right.
we've been waiting for like 4 years, and Tipsy Crow's
Who's
right
we,
across the
motherfucker?
street.
Because I got 2 tacos El Gordo within a 3-block radius from
The
here.
Tipsy Crow employees who want to go across the street and eat these on our breaks. But it's like every other Tacos El Gordo, though. There's a fucking line around the block already. Like the day they open.
Can
Line
I
of red
piggyback
tacos.
on your Yahweh?
Go ahead.
Because that was going to be my other Yahweh option. Taco Chronicles just came out with a across the border version.
That's a Netflix.
It is on Netflix.
Okay, cool.
What's up, Pablo Cacahuates?
No, because I actually saw that. It said Taco Chronicles.
What was frustrating though is that one of the cities that they visited as having some of the best tacos was Las Vegas, and guess who they featured? Tacos El Gordo.
Go ahead.
And it's like it's
Diego
ridiculous.
brand.
It's just like
That's ours.
I'm like, what are you talking about? And she even said like, oh, our 4th location that we had in San Diego was just closed down because we can't keep it open. And it's like, no, you can't keep it open because in San Diego we know that fucking your tacos are not the best.
Not to rehash old news or beat a dead
not
horse,
sorry.
but everybody in the country of the U.S. and they knows that the best tacos reside in Southern California. And I'll even take it a step further. Simply California. From San Jose down to the border towns of Chula Vista. We hold it down when it comes to tacos.
Yeah.
So when I hear about people saying that Oklahoma City has the best tacos or Austin, Texas, there's no way Joe Rogan is having better
Do
tacos
it.
than us, fool. There is no way. That's all I got to say, bro. I ain't got nothing else with that.
Tacos El Gordo.
My Yahweh moment of the week is very weird. It's very weird.
What do you mean?
We talked about the Colorado shooting last week.
Oh, God.
You know, drastic, horrible, horrendous.
Yeah.
You think nothing can make it worse? Hold on. Something could make it worse. El Papa, the dad, bro. The dad of the young man who shot up and got his ass kicked because he fucking murdered a couple of people just being an idiot. His dad came out and opened his mouth.
Oh, gosh.
His
I
dad
saw
came
this.
out, has opened his mouth, and he was like, you know what? At first, and he's all tweaked out. He's twacked out, man. You know, and he's
Yeah,
like, he's
he's
super
like
conservative.
cracked out for
He's like a
sure.
Mormon, he said. He's like, oh, no. When I first heard it, and his mouth is going every which way in every direction. And he's like, you know what? We don't do gay in my religion. So when I heard about my son in a gay club and blah, 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 I was like, whoa. Is he gay?
Yeah.
And then he heard-
was more worried.
he was more worried about his
He was more worried
son.
about his son
Yeah.
being gay.
Oh, my God.
That's insane to me.
A resume of his dad, who's Mormon, a conservative, they don't do gay. Meth head, 1.
Yeah.
2, porn star. That means nothing. I mean, by all means, get your
Ex-porn
money.
star.
You know, ex-porn star. He got kicked out because he was a meth head, probably.
Probably.
This motherfucker is not. He can't die on a morality hill.
No.
He's focusing on the wrong things. I think at the end he finally realized, he came down from that cloud of haze and realized, you know what? Lives were lost. I agree. I think he was trying to save face, but you can usually get a person's initial reaction and gauge exactly what they're all about. This guy might be the king of the Yahwehs, bro. This guy might be the king of the Yahwehs simply by the way he presented himself, talked about it, and he's like, oh, my son, I was worried he was gay for a second. Then I realized, oh, no, he was at a gay club shooting people. Whew. Motherfucker made it sound like it was a relief.
Yeah.
He made it sound like, oh, secondary. He was more worried about being embarrassed by what his son. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Yeah, but that just goes to show you that you 100% are a product of how you were raised. This kid was clearly around a bigot, a person who absolutely has hatred for the LGBTQ plus community. And it's incredibly frustrating to watch something like this. I had to reach out to all of my friends, my sisters, just to make sure that everybody was doing okay because, these are the types of things that make you feel unsafe, being able to go out and hang out and do anything, and it's terrifying. It's terrifying that there are still people out in this world that actually believe these things, that actually see it this way. And then we wonder why people go out and shoot up these places, This rhetoric has to stop.
Oh, for sure. Here, a little bit of background is Eldrick's attorneys called him and told him that his 22-year-old child was involved in shooting at the Club Q in Colorado, but he hadn't spoken to him in 6 months. I don't know what he's accused of. I can't get answers from the attorneys, really, but they're saying it's involving a gay bar. I don't know what the heck he did at a gay bar. Okay, well, shit. He's accused of doing that. I'm glad he's not gay. I can say that. I'm glad he's not gay. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. That is probably one of the most cringeworthy things I've ever seen somebody do on camera. I'm like, oh my God, this fool has zero fucks to give.
He had
and
no
he's throwing
idea where
it all.
he was, bro.
Yeah.
Like that. It didn't look
Is he
on
from
his
San
face.
Diego? Because people kept telling me that he's got San Diego ties, or am I tripping? Just be...
This was what I brought up last week. Remember that his grandfather is a known Trump supporter and was a representative for El Cajon. He was actually a mayor of El Cajon.
Oh, so that was the connection. Yeah, he was a representative of. Oh my Lord!
So he lives in Santee. His grandfather. So this is something that is not just like, oh, it's like just him, right? Or he was convinced. No, his family. This is a lineage of hate. And when that's what you grow up with, I mean, that's who you are.
He tried to round it out, like I said, saying, you know what? Okay. I'm sorry. Regardless of human and politics, human lives were lost.
Yeah.
So, oh my God. Pero wait, no mames, bro. No mames.
That's another level.
Let's take a quick break. Or do you want to get in that? Let's just take a quick break. Let's get Stephen Woods on because he's probably got way better things to do than hang out with us. Probably not, but whatever. Let's take a break, get Woods on, have another drink, tell another story. And we're back. The sultry sounds of tribal seeds brought to you by Laser Latino. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of the show. We have a legend.
No.
Yeah. Someone who has killed it in his industry. Somebody I do look to. I mean, he's comedic. He's funny. He's very informative. He's a good-looking guy. You can be comedic and not funny. Es muy verdad, bro. We have the king of all whites, the talent and co-host of Ben and Woods show, El Rey de Mil Coronas, El Rey del Foreplay, Mr. Stephen Woods, bro. Welcome, bro.
Good to be here, man.
Second time back, first time in the actual studio.
This what you guys have been able to
This
pull
is where you
off
praise me. Go ahead. I'm going to turn the volume down. Go ahead.
I figured. We all just listened to you praise you for an hour, so it's my turn. This is phenomenal.
Nice,
phenomenal.
man.
Well done on all that you guys have put together. But I mean, the last time we did one, it was like cramped,
Yeah, I know.
and Caesar was lurking over my shoulder. He's
Yeah.
like in a shower.
Yeah, no.
There's like a built-in shower.
He had a towel on.
Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. This is amazing. I walked in, I went, holy shit, look what you guys have done. By the way, have you ever thought about trying Adderall?
No.
Fucking keeps you locked in. It just keeps you locked. It keeps you locked in and on topic.
ADD is my secret weapon, Woodsy. Woodsy, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How did you get involved in what you do? What the fuck do you do?
What do I do? Let's see. So, been in San Diego now 13 years in February.
Local or not local? What do you consider yourself?
I think I'm a local now.
Okay.
I mean, now I consider myself a local. I'll die here. That's for sure. I don't have any aspirations of ever leaving, and am not looking for a bigger, better gig. I've found the biggest, best gig that I ever want to have.
All right.
That's
all right.
it. So
we got it, motherfucker. We got it.
So yeah, I look, I've said this before. It takes zero talent to be born somewhere. Zero. Absolutely zero talent to be born in a place.
And yet I was still born here.
But
I'm
yet
actually
everyone
local.
that's from here is like, Born and raised. Fucking congratulations.
That hurt my chest, dog.
This is a really tough place to stay. Really tough for you guys to grind it out in paradise for however long. But no, I love this place, man, and this is home, and it will always be home. So I'm from Texas originally. Don't claim it anymore.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
It's just not me. It's just not who. It's really not who I ever was. And I always had this allure of California was always just kind of in my front, like right in front of me. So I always wanted to be here, and every year I would come up with some cockamamie like excuse to move out here, and I wanted to come, and it never really materialized until I got the call to move out here and do radio in 2010. So it's been amazing.
What brings you into radio? How did you stumble upon that killer career?
Yeah, it's the probably the weirdest story of all time. I really had no idea what I wanted to do. None. Like a lot of kids out of college and living at home, just kind of bumming around. And my mom, it is very white. My mom sent me to a career counselor.
Out of you.
And it's basically a shrink that was like, "What's your fucking problem? You need to find a job.
For real?
How can I help?" Yeah. So you want to talk about fate, man. It's so weird. So she sends me to this career counselor, and I go to the 4th floor, and I go to this meeting, and she's like, "What do you like?" I'm like, "I like music." "What else you like?" "I like comedy." "What else you like?" "I like this, I like that." She goes, her name was Joan. She goes, "Come with me." And she grabs me by the arm, and she takes me up the elevator to the 6th floor, where there was a giant cluster of radio stations. Just so happened her office was in this building, and marched me upstairs. No bullshit. It's 5:15 at night. The door opens, the guy's walking out. He's got his bag and his sunglasses. He's walking down to his car. She goes, "Excuse me, what do you do?" My name's Lauren Condren, and I'm a promotions director for all these radio stations. She goes, "Well, this kid's great. He's young. He's hungry. He wants to work. He loves music. He loves sports. He loves all this." He goes, "Great, call me tomorrow." Hands me his card.
Oh, yeah.
So I get this call, so I start working in promotions. I mean, I'm out of college, I got a degree, but I'm making nothing, man. I'm out at nightclubs throwing out T-shirts and partying, having a great time. Then I moved into sales. Then a morning show there started from California. They got fired soon after, but the host always said, "You don't belong in sales, you belong on the air," right? But that's never gonna materialize. I got a phone call, man. I got a phone call January 1st of 2010. "Hey, dude, I want you to move to San Diego and be on the radio."
Jesus Christ, man.
I go, "Yeah."
There are worse places
Right?
to get put.
And I get the thing all the time, I think from people in the industry too, are like, "Fuck, man, I had to start in Buffalo and work my way west." I'm like, "Well, this is where I started and this is where I'll finish."
Is this a cush job? Is this a cush position? Is this a cush area to be sent to? I mean,
it's
in the radio industry.
It's probably it's in the top 20 market size. I think it is. Shit. It's a top 20 market for sure. I mean, obviously LA and New York is that's where you make the most money, but I don't really care about the most money. I care about living here. So as soon as I got here, I went, okay, yeah, whatever it takes to stay is what I'll do. And I got lucky. I got people that believed in me and kept giving me a shot. When, the first host went off the deep end, the next host got fired. I had to grind my way back a little bit, but I made it. And now I'm with Ben, and we do a show, 97.3, Ben and Woods, 6 to 10, Monday through Friday.
Oh, shit.
And
look at you.
It's so fun, man. Every day is so fun. I mean, there's grinds like any job. Like we always talk about, I always make the joke. Mick Jagger, who has the coolest job in the world, he wakes up, he's like, "Motherfucker, I've got to play Kansas City tonight. I don't want to do this. Like, why am I doing this? It's the coolest job in the world." And then he hits the stage.
And then it's over.
And it's over. And that's how I feel, man. When the mics turn on at 6, I'm like, all right, we're going to have some fun today. And that's kind of where we try to keep our heads.
Seems that radio industry is very cutthroat, man. It seems like there's not a lot of longevity when it comes to holding a position or staying at one station for very long. How have you dealt with that? You've bounced around a few, right?
Yeah, and I never wanted to. That's the thing is I never wanted to go. I never was the guy that was like, "This is great. I'm going to use this as a springboard to bigger and better. Everywhere I've been, I'm like, I want to stay here for as long as I can. I always signed shitty deals to stay. I mean, I get like a 2% raise after having good ratings. Be like, I don't want to move. I don't want to move to another station and meet new people. And I have my audience here, but I've had to. It forces you to after a while. So we've got a pretty good home at 97.3 right now, home of the Padres, which is great for us because we love talking Padres baseball. I get to work with two of my favorite people in the world, my brothers Ben and Paul. And
Ben and Woods.
Can't
get yourself out of your own
mouth. No, I get to work with those guys, and dude, it is cutthroat though. I've learned a lot, man, in 13 years of doing this.
It seems like you've been in there longer. 13 years doesn't seem like a long time.
God, it seems like forever to me.
Yeah.
Still, I mean,
because you're in the thick of it.
It's like a dream. Yeah, we're not even close to our zenith yet either. Like we're not even at our prime. I don't think. We're still learning. We're still learning as what we need to do to be better. But I do love it. I still love it so much, and that makes it fun to get up and
radio is hard.
It's hard.
It's hard, man. I mean, I almost feel like sports radio has a better future than just regular radio.
Well, and I think a baseball specific show, especially like ours. I mean, I was reading through comments, which I never should do. I mean,
never read the comments, Woodsy. Never read the comments.
It really is a good motto for life. I mean, and a guy never read the comments. And a guy was like, "No, I like those guys, but man, they're sure one dimensional with baseball." And I'm like, okay. I mean, we have one pro sports team here, so. Some would say one-dimensional. Some would say really fucking smart to cover the one team here.
We don't talk about the San Diego Loyals being a professional sport.
You know what I'm saying.
Stephen Woods?
A major.
Okay.
A major, right? 4 majors. I do PA for the Seals. They're a pro lacrosse team. And I love them. But
I heard those shows go crazy, those games.
They go nuts. But it doesn't move the needle. I can't talk about it for an hour. I can talk Padres for 4 hours, and our ratings are through the roof.
That's weird. You guys talk golf a lot.
Yeah, we do.
I love it.
We talk golf a lot. Not a lot as we get credit for. You know, that's the thing about radio, too. You mention something once, that's all these guys ever talk about. I got this. I was going to read this on your show.
Get it, bro.
Just like you're talking about how gnarly it can be. So I get this the other day. Somebody, by the way, sends this to me because I'm not on Facebook. Hey, man, you guys are the talk of the town. Great. This can't be good. It's a guy named John Hartley.
First off, that's weird. You seem to be the target demographic for fucking Facebook.
I have not been on Facebook in years. My aunts, I already know where my aunts and
their political views
and all the girls I went to high school with, I know where they stand.
Their meatloaf recipes.
I'm good. So I get this. Does anyone hate the Ben and Woods show as much as me?
That's a good start.
I only listen when something like a Juan Soto trade happens. I remember saying to myself last time I turned it on, if this dude starts talking about his kid, I'm turning it off. 1 minute in, that was me. So then another guy, Gustavo, says, "Love the show."
God damn it!
Is that you? That was not you. My heart started racing.
Contrary to popular belief, there are more than one Gustavos.
Not in my world. Okay, so Gustavo says, "Love the show. Dislike Woods. He's lazy and very often goes off topic." Yep, usually about his kid. So you see shit like that, and listen. These two motherfuckers have been in my head for 2 weeks. So where I come in this morning and I'm like, get out of your head, get out of your head, get out of your head. People like your show. The ratings are good. Get out of your head. It's hard. And it gets harder. The older I get, you think you'd be more wise. You're not. It hurts more.
Yeah.
Because you see it. You see like the numbers come in. They're great. The money is great. You're getting endorsements. It's great. People love us. We're selling merch. It's great.
But that one little pebble in your shoe.
That one fucking pebble in your shoe. And you're like, should I rip this thing apart and start over again? Should I just break this thing down?
You rip that guy apart.
Why give them that much energy?
100%.
The
answer is, I don't know. I don't know why I do.
Well,
I don't know why I do.
I think like whenever those people get under your skin, like as somebody who constantly gets that, whether it's because like I'm fat, because I don't know how to fucking cook, because I wasn't classically trained, because they're rewatching my season and like, oh, she doesn't know how to fucking make chicken. It's like
everyone's a goddamn expert.
Well, I've never tasted your chicken though, so let's hold on.
Shut up. But like my thought process, because that's the one that I always get too, is like, oh, she always uses her kid as like a pawn in her story because, you know, like, oh, she's a single mom and like she's always got to share that. It's like, guess what? That's fucking who I am. And
It's
guess
also
what?
relatable.
You are a parent.
Yes,
And guess
it's
what? The
relatable.
reason why people are listening to you is because they also are likely parents.
Sure. That's why.
Seriously, fuck those guys.
And that's how I feel. And it's,
Don't read the comments, bro.
I know you
Don't read the comments.
And I don't talk about my kids in some like manner of, ooh, this will connect with another dad. I talk about my kids because they're the most important things in my life.
As
That's
they should
it.
be.
And so
do you take them to Disneyland?
I have.
That's a fucked up move, bro. Don't do that.
I don't know if you guys heard the story of what I did, of what happened. Did you hear this shit? Oh, you heard it. All right. So, fuck.
There we go.
So I'm driving. I took the kids down to see. Both my kids love sea animals and animals of any kind. So I took them down to see the seals down in La Jolla. We walked around and it was great. And they loved it. We're driving home and everyone's in high spirits. Everyone's having such a good time. We're driving home. We're heading up to 5. And we're almost.
Oh, that's a dick drop.
We're almost.
We're in La Jolla watching the seals, and we're heading north.
I'm driving home. Driving home to my cul-de-sac mansion in Encinitas.
I have to paint the picture. I asked Ben this. It's Del Mar Heights? No, it's not Del Mar Heights. It's the one after it. What's the one after it?
Bitch, I don't know.
Via de la Valle. So I'm driving down. I'm in the fast lane. And Bo is in the back. He's my 4-year-old, almost 5. And he goes, we're fucking around. I'm reaching back, tickling him. He has a thing, his baby. You know, his little elephant he's had since he's a baby. He never lets it out of his sight. It's his baby. So he throws his baby at me. And I'm driving. I'm like, hey, fucker. So I pick it up. And I go, watch this. I roll the window.
No!
I roll the window down on the freeway. And I'm gonna I'm doing a
You're doing a fake.
I'm going.
Bobar died that day, didn't he?
I'm saying, you throw it at me. This is what happens. Baby's going for a ride. So I go to put his head out. I was gonna roll the window up and let him dangle in the wind. Out the window on the 5 at 1 o'clock.
Bad bar. R.I.P.
Yeah, bad bar. And cars just I look back and he goes. And he starts weeping and he's crying and everything. This is the end of his world. And I go, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Bobo, I'm so sorry. I would never do that on purpose. That was an accident. You did it on purpose. I'm like, he's going to shoot up a school now because I threw out his fucking, his thing.
What are you doing with that?
That scared me to death. So, no bullshit.
We can't use that.
No bullshit.
She will come for you.
I whipped across, with my 2 children in the car, mind you, whipped across 6 lanes of traffic, exited, went around,
Wait, no manches.
got in the shoulder.
You
next
realize
to
the
HO
sign that says no crossing is for Mexicans. It's not for white people to be crossing across the road, bro.
It's highly illegal
Shit.
what I did, but I got in the shoulder and I was
Turn on the
going,
flashers.
put on the hazards. Cars like by me, and I'm fucking like this over the windshield. I'm looking. I finally see it. Get out, run, grab it, get in. We had a CHP officer call in. I told this story on the air. Like, I didn't say that. Like, that's a funny story. Yes, it's about my kids, but that's just a funny story. And I got out of the fucking car on the freeway. Could have killed me. Could have killed both of them. It's more dangerous to leave your parked car next to the HOV lane. But I did it because I love my kids. And I got his baby, and it was traumatic. But then the next day I get a quote like that, and I'm like, do I not know anything about anything anymore? And it just spins you down into the vortex.
Over under 5 minutes before your son went and told mom about what happened.
Oh, dude, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, she walked in, yo, Dad, I threw my, and I'm like, I just got him for it.
We almost died.
I never seen war. That's as close
never
to
seen
war
war.
as I've ever seen. It was my Vietnam.
The fucking band or what? Like actual battle.
There's not supposed to be a
Saving
real life
Private
version
Babar.
of the real life version of Leapfrog.
Oh my God.
So but you know, that's the kind of shit you deal with. And I wish I was better at just letting it roll off, because you'll get 1,000 comments. Oh, hey, this is great. And
Bro, you are horrible at that.
I'm fucking
I see you on Twitter.
Oh, I go
You guys are the only reason I'm really on Twitter, just to get like Padres insight,
Yeah.
all the shit that's going on with the Padres. And then I see fucking Woodsy over there fighting a battle. I was like, Jesus Christ, this fucker don't quit.
I can't quit,
This guy
man.
just goes in on every little battle that's out there.
Can't quit.
Is Twitter
Especially
dead?
Dodger fans.
Is Twitter dead?
No.
No.
It's the same as it ever was for me,
Same
but
cesspool.
It's crazy.
yeah, it's still like,
crazier.
there's still jagoffs, there's still assholes. Nothing's really changed.
Who's the homie that always puts Pete Alonso fucking knocking down the Twin Towers?
Shit.
My boy Devin.
Oh my God.
I mean, honest to God, nothing has made me laugh harder in my life than Twitter. Nothing. Right. No movie, no stand-up comedy has made me laugh. I open shit on Twitter and I'm like, I'm out.
The internet wins.
It just gets me every time. Some of the funniest shit I've ever seen.
You're a funny guy and you toe the line a lot. How prevalent is cancel culture in your career? Is that something that you are afraid of? Is that something that like alters the way you approach your job, your career?
You know, I've towed the line a little bit. I made a bad joke about the Rockies. We beat the Rockies one day, and we used to flood the final score thread with like just funny memes, whatever. So
it's tradition.
It's tradition. So all I did was post Todd Helton's mugshot.
The DUI.
I got a DUI. I posted his mugshot. Bro, the Rockies responded.
What?
And they were pissed.
The organization.
The organization.
No.
Bro, I had the job at 97.3 about 4 days.
I remember this whole thing.
I was like, it was so good. So that was a bad one. Then I did, the thing that I did to initially make Dodger fans so mad at me, I posted a joke. It wasn't a joke. It was more of a statement, but I worded it not great. And they took it. No, and it wasn't anything like it was. They blew it out of proportion. They made it look like I was rooting for Max Muncy to be injured, and that's not who I am. I don't do that.
You're a strong advocate for not that.
I don't think that shit's funny at all. Like, but when it happened, I worded it wrong. Like I said, hate to see it, and I didn't mean like hate to see it. No, I really didn't. And they were tagging my employer. They were in my DMs like, I'm going to kill your kid. Oh,
Jesus Christ, fool.
That's Bo? Now I know what he looks like. Shit like that. So now, since that happened, I'm like, it's open.
You double down.
It's open warfare. Oof. I hate those. They're the worst of the worst.
Dodger Twitter is worse?
It's the worst.
Padres Twitter is pretty bad.
There's nothing worse than Dodger Twitter. Nothing. And I mean, I've seen the dregs of the earth. That's them. They're nasty.
They are.
Nasty. So when we beat their ass,
say it again.
When we beat their ass
in the rain,
just
I was all wet with emotion.
111 win team.
Early exit.
When we beat their ass, I had the time of my life on Twitter, just firing off all of the bookmarks. I'm almost a 50-year-old man, and I'm in bed like this going.
He's all bitch. Bitch.
Goals, baby.
People are like, dude, you have kids. I'm like, yeah. Exactly. What's your point? So
let's clean you up a little bit. Tell us a little about the fundraising golf tournaments that you guys do. Let's clean up your persona a little bit right now. Let's give you an opportunity to come.
Listen, I am who I am. I'm not going to change really. You ask about cancel culture. No, I'm not worried about it because I don't think in a way that can get me canceled, right? I mean, I say stuff that offends people all the time. We had a guy complain last week, about my language. All right, I mean, we're a show. You got kids in the car. I get it. Okay, no problem. I understand. I'll try to do better. Try to clean it up.
You got to keep an eye on Ben, though.
Yeah, Ben.
That guy.
Ben.
He almost said shit the other day.
I heard him say ass today.
He did say ass today.
I was like, this motherfucker said ass.
He goes, ass.
Yeah.
No, but I look, I am who I am. And listen, if it ended tomorrow,
content.
I had a great run.
What a run.
What a run.
What a fucking run.
Better than most. And in this town, especially. And some of the things I've had to overcome to get there. If it ended tomorrow,
you're a stud, bro.
I would be so happy with my career. So happy.
I don't bring a lot of the British persuasions onto the podcast very often, but you've been on here twice. That shows you how few white people I know and how awesome you are.
I appreciate it. It's an honor.
Let's get into some questions for Mr. Stephen Woods. I know there's some doozies out there, my man.
So most of the white people look like they listen to Mada's Yahoo and go slang.
Oh, bro, yes. Yeah. They all listen to Howard Stern's Bruce Springsteen interview. They're all about that shit. Guilty.
And I can't stand Bruce Springsteen, so we're fine.
The boss? You're not a fan, huh?
I tip my hat, but I can't listen to him sing.
You strike me as a Rush fan.
I like 4 or 5 songs. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know. I only thought they had one song, bro.
Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer, something, yeah.
Good dudes, great musicians, but it's not good music. It's not good fucking music, if you know what I mean. It's not at all.
They're Canadian, bro. They're Canadian.
Yeah.
You're a Deftones guy?
Love Deftones more than anything in the world.
Ahead,
I
bro.
just took Bo to Petco to see him, my almost 5-year-old.
Really?
And we had the
What did wifey say?
Second time I've taken him to see Deftones. I took him to the Greek to see them for his second concert. Chino is he's like my soulmate.
Hey, I saw you. You were like, fuck, yield. Fuck it. He's my soulmate.
Like,
I'm gonna say it.
Like,
Hannah's aware of
I'll
this,
say
though.
it. Like I'm madly in love with him.
I've never been into them. Not even a little
That
bit.
blows my
mind. Yeah.
See him live.
Yeah?
It's like nothing else.
I'm old, bro. I can't.
I'm fucking 48 years old.
I was telling Chef that I can't get into new shit. I'm too old to get into
Deftones
new
is
shit.
30 years old.
New shit to me, Woodsy. I can't get into that shit. I don't. Oh man, bro. I know White Pony, right?
It's great.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's all right.
They got a dozen other albums that are phenomenal. All his side projects. What kind of shit do you like?
You don't want to know, bro.
Sure, fine. Play
Mexican music, narco carente. I like corridos, bro. I like cartel shit. What's up?
What white music do you like?
I mean, he's literally three punk ales.
Hillary Duff. Bitch.
What did
She
you
has
say?
she has
I
two
can't help- I
she has
can't
two
help you.
bangers of
I can't.
The
Who
Hill.
are you?
Steve Garcia.
You listen to.
What rock music?
Thank
That
you.
is his rock music.
Moving right along.
I was in a punk band growing up, so I just like local bands. I like fucking like that's Pivot, shit like that, bro.
Okay.
I'm old. I don't listen to a lot of new shit. You know,
the
like at
Deftones
all.
are not new.
But that would be new to me. You know, it would be new.
But they're not new.
Look, and it's weird because I'll segment it as like, okay, who can I go for? POD or Deftones? I'm gonna choose POD.
I
You know,
like
you know,
POD
is that like
too,
Rage
yeah.
Against the Machine or Rage Against the Machine? You know,
You can literally do both.
no, bro.
That's the beauty of music.
You can. I cannot, sir. I cannot do both. I need Adderall. You already told me.
You do need Adderall.
Speaking of music,
What?
what's your first question, bro? You
I
got
was
it right
looking
there.
at Justin. Look at him, man. He's looking
Yeah,
at my eyes even with the
squirrel.
sunglasses on.
So Mr. Chemo had a question for you.
What is your bigger love, music or baseball, and why?
Oof.
What's up, dog?
That is really a tough one.
Or Hannah, actually. Sorry.
Your wife.
So music or baseball?
Savage.
Unknown caller.
You don't need that.
That's not me.
That's not
trust
for
me.
you. That's not for you.
I could not live without both. I could not live without both of them. I couldn't. Here's the thing though. Baseball is seasonal. Music is not. Music is never seasonal.
Yeah.
When I'm on my deathbed, there will be music playing. There will not be baseball on. So I got to say music is probably
Well
the
done.
most important thing to me.
Speaking of deathbed and music, have you created a death playlist?
A death playlist
Yeah.
in my head I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manifest. I should put that shit on paper, dog.
Yeah, there'll be explicit instructions of the like if I'm on my deathbed, I want to hear this.
Yeah.
When I die,
This is what only plays. Yeah.
That's.
I'm telling you, that's a whole thing. My wife thinks I'm fucking weird for that.
You're not.
No, I said I'm creating a list of who I don't want at my funeral. I'm creating a list of what beers and it's just bucanas. That's all that's going to be at my funeral.
Hell yeah.
I want a band. I want it catered, bro. Tacos del Gordo, perhaps.
Yeah.
We'll see.
See, I'm not creating a list of who's going to be there. I just told Cynthia, and she's going to kick people out. It's even better, dog. She's a
Next
savage.
question. Actually, if you say music and baseball, you strike me as like a Dan Cortez or like one of those softball jams on MTV. Like that would be your ultimate goal.
I hate softball.
Really?
Yeah.
You won't play softball ever?
I mean, I will in a pinch.
Yeah?
But I
Celebrity softball,
I
right?
still like.
Because you were a baseball player
Yeah.
pretty much all of your life.
Yeah, my whole life.
Until recently.
Yeah.
Before or after kids? When did you quit?
She gave me like a year of lag, and then it was over.
And then welcome golf.
And then welcome to golf.
And then they realized that golf is worse than softball or baseball because it's an all fucking day affair.
Yeah, and she's more supportive of the golf.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Oh,
way
my wife hates
way
golf,
more.
bro.
She's way more supportive of it.
Primarily because of that weenie over there. My best friend Gus and I would go play East Lake when we didn't have kids. We didn't have
one from
any
the comment
kids. You know, we were young and married, and he didn't have kids with his wife. I did not have kids with my wife, and we would just go to East Lake like at 7:30 in the morning. So that means we're there by 6.
It's a great course.
It's now more than ever. So we would go there and practice. It's a whole fucking day. We'd go in there, we'd play golf.
Hit a few balls, grab some breakfast, go play.
If we started at 8, we'd probably end by 1.
Yeah.
And if we're ending by 1, we've consumed a bottle of whiskey and probably a pony keg of beer.
And see, this is the argument I give against my wife because I'm that psychopath with pretty much everything I do. I don't go out there to get fucked up. I go out there to compete against myself and the course, and I want to get better. And I can't. Some people are able to play. Like I played baseball with some guys. Holy shit! I'm not kidding. I'm driving to a tournament once. My boy Oscar's in the back seat, And I look in the back seat. I'm driving this tournament, and I look back. He's,
what the fuck? Oh, I was gonna say, for real. All right.
2 big snooters. Lights up this joint.
You got a little too high.
And I'm driving. I'm like, fuck. All right, let's go. So,
hey, you want to listen to Rush?
So I'm driving. He goes, what's he? Hang on. I'm like, what? Pull over. He fucking throws up all over the side of the road. I'm like, all right. He just did 2 big snooters and a smoked a joint. Pull up.
Snooters, timeout. I've never heard that shit before.
In my
Never had
life.
snoots?
Oh,
yeah.
no.
That's a Dallas
Big
thing.
in the Midwest, apparently. The Dallas Snooters.
Big everywhere from what I understood. But
Snooters.
Little snooters.
We call it pericando.
Dude comes up to the plate and his first at bat hits one off the wall.
Oh, okay.
Labors in second base. Comes up his next at bat homer. Bro, I can't even take a hit. I can't take a hit off a joint and play a game.
Needless
or
to
golf or
say,
anything.
Woods was fucking buying an 8-ball every fucking game he had after that. He was
Amazing.
snooting all the way to the game, fool.
Dude, it was amazing.
The best
It was
part
amazing.
is his heart stopped after the game.
Yeah, he
my
died.
gosh,
He died. We won that tournament for him. But
Golf is no different, Woods.
it is. If I have 3 beers, I lose interest. My brain goes to a place that says, oh no, let's go get fucked up. Let's not play golf anymore. When I'm on the golf course, I'm like, let's play golf. And then, we can go out after, whatever. But when I'm there, I don't know, man. It's been this weird, it's almost spiritual for me, really. Like, it's this, I'm finally enjoying, being outside and the challenge of doing it and everything else. Alone, not with a team to pull your tired ass up if you boot 3 ground balls at first base.
What was your
I did
position?
a lot first.
Yeah.
Pitch first, played some outfield, could play third. But as the older I got, I sucked. The defense was the first to go. They would hit pop flies. The last year I played, they'd hit a pop fly and I'd be like, oh fuck, not me.
Damn.
not me. Run away, oh fuck, did you see it? I didn't see it.
Yeah, we had a couple guys on our softball team like that.
It's the first thing to go was the defense. Now I can still hit. And I got fantasy camp coming up in January. I go with the Padres, and I'm actually.
Oh, damn. There's that dick dropping again.
Best. It's the best, but it's 10 games in 5 days. So I'm now 10 games in 5 days.
That's a lot.
Bananas. So I got to get
all the snooters.
I got to get in shape.
All the snooters.
New snooters. I can't play on Adderall though, which you should try.
I don't even know what Adderall is, fool. What is that shit?
It's like speed, but which you
okay.
Yeah.
I need speed.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a legal version of a snooter.
It'll focus you in.
I think that's the worst thing that I could fucking take, bro, is more speed.
You'd be this. You'd be so chill.
Yeah? I don't want to be chill,
Gus is
bro.
out there shaking his head. He's like, don't give it to him.
Next question.
Being a big music nerd, I didn't say that, all right? It's Aaron Hill.
Just
Thank
read
you.
it, Weenie.
What is your least favorite genre of music, or what is the worst song ever?
Oh, it's bro country is the worst.
Bro country.
is
Bro
not the
country.
worst.
Holy shit, that's
the rap
fantastic.
country shit.
What the fuck?
Oh,
There's
I
a
didn't know
rap
that was a
country?
thing.
Who sings rap country?
It's terrible. It's the worst thing that's ever happened.
Never heard of it, dude. Thank God.
Luke Bryan and shit like that is the worst thing that's ever happened. Man.
Luke Bryan, that motherfucker was a 90210.
That's Luke Perry.
Either way. Next question.
Rest in peace.
What's your hot take for the off season, or what is your expectation for next season?
My expectation.
Out of life, not for the Padres. Out of life.
Win a World Series, man. That's it. I don't know what the final roster is going to look like, but bro, you get that close, your expectation has to go up. So my expectation now is to win a pennant and win a World Series.
For a second, I thought we had it, bro.
What?
The fucking whole,
last year?
the
I
whole
know.
chip, the whole fucking chip. I was
Bro,
like, we're gonna get to the series.
I've laid in my bed and I've replayed 5, 6, 7 moments, and I love Bob.
At the top of that moment, which one was it though? Which moment do you relive the most?
It was not putting Josh Hader in. Josh Hader needs to pitch that in that inning. But for me though, the smart side of my brain that's watching enough baseball goes, you're not going to win in 7, and you're sure as fuck not getting past the Astros. So be happy.
You
that
didn't think so?
Fuck no, dude.
Oh
Astros,
my God,
nobody was beating that
bro.
team. Nobody. I mean, you got guys in their bullpen.
Jordan is a beast, bro.
They got 6, 7 legit starters. We had 3. 3 and some change, and you're not getting past them. You're just not. They're a team on a mission. They're too good. And fuck, they just got better today. They just picked up Jose Abreu today, which is a guy I really wanted here. Would have been perfect.
A 36-year-old strictly
first base.
But I mean, no, but strictly like he's not even a power hitter anymore.
He is. He can. Last year was a
fluke.
Kind of fluke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still OPS over 125.
Dude, he's a beast. And here's the thing: You don't necessarily need home runs. We needed doubles.
Yeah.
He's a doubles machine. We needed double after
Call
double
me
after
crazy.
double.
Re-sign Josh Bell. Let him fucking be comfortable for one fucking
I'm down
season,
for
and
it.
he'll do
I'm
the
down
thing,
for it.
bro.
I like Josh a lot.
Give me Brandon Drury. We'll do the same thing.
Yep.
Talk to me about Tatis.
I fucking love that kid.
Out of you.
I
Fool.
really do.
A lot of people are jumping ship.
When it happened, we did. It was one of those moments, and I don't know if you guys felt this, but I'll never forget where I was when I saw that tweet. My poor little son was sick, and it was his.
Did you fucking throw the elephant out of the car again?
No.
What'd you do?
It was his preschool graduation. He's going to go up one more class in preschool, and we were going to take him to the big dinner and the whole bit, right? And I'm waiting for him in the parking lot, and the tweet comes across. I'm like, my wife pulls up. I go, she rolls the window. I go, fucking say it. I'm like, Tatis got suspended. And the whole time at dinner now, I'm like this.
Oh, man.
So we went in that night and did a special show, like at night.
I remember.
And I was pretty.
You guys are awesome with your special shows.
I love the special show.
Emergency show coming tonight. Stay tuned.
I was pretty tough on him that day, and it really wasn't because of what he did. It was the statement of like. It was the statement. Like, I really don't give a shit what you do. I really don't. Like, I'm not one of those guys that's like, he owes me something and he needs to earn his way back. That kid is so special, and he's a kid, and he made a mistake, and he's going to make more, and he's made a bunch of mistakes so far. But I'm 9, 12, 15 chances in on my life and career. Thank God for him, because I wouldn't be here. If people didn't say, all right, he sent a shitty tweet, but we'll give him another shot. Or, he did this, got in some trouble. He threatened to beat the shit out of a listener and try to beat him apart.
Oh, really?
We're just going to gloss over that.
Really, bro?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Dude, life on the road is
believe
going to
we're
be
glossing.
shit for him. For at least
Yeah, it's
this
gonna be
upcoming year is going to be horrible,
fun at Chavez Ravine,
bro.
huh?
Yeah, I mean, they already threw the inflatable needle on
Fuck that, the big old pill, bro.
It was a pill, yeah.
They threw the pill at Chavez Ravine. I was like,
at Dodger
shit.
Stadium. But,
fantastic.
listen, I mean, you make your bed. There's one way to shut people up.
Can you handle it?
Yeah, he can.
Yeah?
Yeah, but there's one way to shut people up. Hit. Just hit and win, win and hit and win. That's all you have to do. And I know it's easier said than done. It's a really hard thing to do. But if there's anybody that can do it, it's him.
How do we line up the Dominican 3? What order?
Oh, man. For me, my dream is Tatis leading off, Soto in the 2, and Manny in the 3.
Who's hitting cleanup?
Give me a Josh Bell or a Brandon Drury, one of those guys back. Abreu would have been perfect in the floor, but he's an Astro. My God, I love him. I love him. The thing is, too, and I said this, like, I slept on it that night, and I went, fuck, man, like, he's so special as a person, not even just as a player. Like,
You've spoken to him, obviously.
Well,
Stand-up guy?
remember, I've met him a bunch of times. Cool as can be. And it's the things that you don't see. The fact that it's pouring rain one day and he's out signing. The fact that there were gunshots in Houston,
and he's running, gathering
pulling
family
people
members,
in,
yeah.
and like pulling in strangers. Him and Manny, the two villains are pulling in strangers into the dugout. Like, you don't see that shit, and they never write about that, because it's more fun to say Manny stepped on a guy's foot one time, and that's more fun. That gets you more clicks and sells more newspapers. But in reality, those are two fantastic human beings. And when it comes to Tatis, like, I love that kid. He, like a little brother. I'm like, fucking get your shit together, man. I love you. I'm never gonna not love you, but God, you could be so good. You could be so great. It's like having a kid, and you get frustrated with your kid because you're so special, you're magical, but why are you acting like an asshole? You know better, and you know better, and we expect that from him. And
I blame the mom. Go ahead.
yeah,
No, my kid's mom.
it's totally handled. Totally handled.
Who's the biggest asshole on the Padres right now?
Do what?
Who's the biggest asshole on the Padres?
You don't have to asshole.
We don't have to give me a name. You can just kind of, give me the initials.
Position.
Is there a biggest asshole on the Padres right now?
No, I think we got rid of him. He's a Red Sox now. So yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, he went on a fucking blocking tirade on Twitter.
Fuck him, man.
Yeah? Real shit? You
Did you
talk
get
to him.
blocked?
No.
You've never talked to him?
That's the thing. 5 years, made the most money, never would come on our show. Never one time. We never talked to that man.
AJ Preller comes on the fucking show.
All the time. Never,
That's
he never
not
would
fair.
do
He
an
plays
interview.
basketball with Ben's brother.
Papa Pete comes on the show.
He never would talk to us. Never would talk to. He doesn't do interviews.
Really?
The way I look at it, you come to San Diego,
Eric Hosmer, everybody.
and
Eric Hosmer.
They pay you. They pay you $144 million.
Yeah.
Which is crippling for this franchise at the time, because you weren't selling out every night. It's a lot of money to invest. you never tried to give a fuck about San Diego. Never once. You never saw you out there. You guys do more in San Diego, have done more for San Diego in 6 months than he did in his entire career.
Duh, fucker. Don't insult us like that.
I know you guys don't make $144 million yet. So
Gus does.
Tortilla business is banging.
So, seriously, like he never took accountability. And when you're a leader, you're supposed to be in front of the media every night.
Manny does it.
100%. I fucked up. We didn't get the
Musgrove
job
does
done.
it.
Yep. Those guys get it. And he never did, man. He got his money and he split. Did you guys see the big full page ad in the newspaper he wrote?
Yeah.
I didn't either.
Nope.
Exactly. Never. Not a tweet. Thanks for the money. Thanks for the memories.
CJ
Nothing.
Abrams played 12 games with us probably and fucking had a full page ad on how he appreciates what the Padres provided for him and his future family.
So we're pretty much asshole free on that team now, really.
Nice.
Like I look at the squad we've got now. I don't know who we're gonna add, but I look at the squad we got and I go, I like this. It's just such a good. It's the best base we've ever had going into the offseason ever.
Next question.
You think Bogart is a realistic thing, or is
I
that
think it is. I think I think he's going to want a lot of money. We have a lot of money. People forget that, and we sell out every game now. So,
have you ever drank Bailey's from a shoe?
No, I've not. I don't even know that I've ever had Bailey's. I have. Bailey's is in a Irish car bomb too, right?
Whoa,
They
sir.
put a little Bailey's in one of those.
What is Nancaro Realty?
That's my wife's real estate company.
It was on yours. I was like, what is that?
Was that a question?
No, that was my question. I was like, what? And you have 2 kids?
I do. Bo and Taylor.
I'm
You
a
talk
mom,
about
so
them way too much, bro.
Yeah, I do.
Shut
You
the
need to
fuck
fucking
up.
chill on that
Anyway,
shit, bro.
Tell me about your 2 kids.
They're. I
Boy,
wanted-
girl, 2 boys.
Yeah.
2 boys.
Yeah, being a dad is the most important thing in my life.
Except for the part where you throw out their toys.
It is.
Just kidding.
It was such a bit. I was just doing a bit, I have threatened both of them. Hey, if you don't pick this up and take it outside, I'm going to burn it.
Bomar's gone.
My wife goes, "It's too far." I go, "Well, they'll learn, right?" No, I have always wanted to be a dad, and I didn't have the opportunity. I met Hannah, and we decided we were going to do that. And
How old were you when the first kid came out?
38.
That you
no,
fucker.
not 38. What the fuck am I talking about?
I don't know.
40. How old is Bo?
Damn, fool. Is that how you lie? How old are you?
I was
37.
No.
Oh, my bad. 49.
I was 43. I was 43
Yeah?
when I had my first.
Outta
43.
you, bro.
Old dad.
Yeah.
So, but I waited and waited.
when
so
he's 20,
long.
you're 63.
Sucks.
That's
dude.
math, baby. That's math.
I wanted it really badly, and then when I got it, it was awesome. And then we had another one, and I didn't want the second one.
No?
No,
we never do.
I got this weird.
Then at a third, fucker.
No third.
So I got this weird shake on my leg.
We're tied up. We're good.
Yeah.
There's no third come into is the sweet spot. But I felt like bad. I said, I love this one so much. So much. How can I
Number
ever,
one.
Yeah, how can I ever? And he just turned 2, and he and I are super, super tight now. But the first 6 months, I was like, I'm just going through the motions. Just being honest.
People will call me out because they'll see like my Instagram, like, hey, you post that kid a lot more than the other kid. I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
I love this one more than the other ones.
I told him.
You're so mean.
It's true. By the time they're older and they can see Instagram, I'll fucking delete it all. It'll be all right. No pasa nada. The OG Mikey show. Do you still talk to anybody on that show?
Yeah, I talked to Jay Isbell, who was our producer. He helped us run our golf tournament last year. We'll be doing that again in April. He's the man. Jay is one of the first people I met in radio. I talked to pretty much everybody but Mikey. So
Okay, no.
I talked to Lauren, talked to Sienna.
What is the deal with that? I don't even know what the OG Mikey show is, bro. What the fuck is that?
It was the first show I was on here.
Okay, in San Diego.
Yeah, yeah.
Mikey show. What is that? 91X or 105.3?
It was on 94.9.
Strikeout.
Yeah.
Strike
all
two.
of you guys.
Fuck yeah. Okay, well, was it like a controversial show or some shit or no?
No, I mean, it was in a way. He had a show on Rock 105, and he wanted to do another. He got a big offer from 94.9 because they wanted to bring a talk show in, and he was like negotiating this deal, but he never cleared it with the other 4 people on his show.
No.
And he goes in, he goes, "Hey, I got us this great deal," and they're like, "We don't want to leave. We have the Chargers here, and we have a fan base. We don't want to go over there to a station that says we're all about the music." And we want to be a talk show, they're going to hate us. And he's like, "But I've already signed the deal." And they're like, "But we don't want the deal."
So what do you do?
So they said, "Fuck you. We'll do our own show." Now they're the show, the Mikey. So it's the show Rock 105.3. So they left, they stayed.
And he left.
So that's the only reason I ever got a phone call is because he had to build a brand new show. And he's like, "What about Woods?"
You Wally
wanna do
pipped
it?"
him.
And I didn't Wally pip anybody. They Wally pipped him and did their own thing, and they've been wildly successful. And I'm friends with.
I have
all
a
those
pair
guys, too.
of 9-5 shades. 3 Punk Ale collaboration
24
for the
karat.
first person who can DM me and say what Wally Pip is.
Who Wally
homework
Pip is, yeah.
or what it is, or the adjective of Wally Pipping,
hang on.
the verb
a good
of
one.
Wally Pipping. Hit me up on that DM and maybe I'll bless you with some shades. Next question, Cesar.
I'm out of questions.
You're out of questions? What do I have on here? How did he get so handsome? The Stephen Woods asks. Oh, that's you. You want to know how did you get so handsome? I blame your parents.
I really don't feel that I'm handsome
What
anymore. I
what
was
are
back
your
in the day.
real thoughts about Kevin from Chula Vista? Don't read the comments, bro. I caught that show.
No,
Tell
that's-
us a little bit about this caller.
He's not a comment. He's a. Here's what I don't.
Wait. Back up. Who's Kevin from Chula Vista?
He's a
about
radio
to-
caller.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's just somebody that calls you guys and
All right. So there's something.
Oh, he's getting ready. Did you need to do some calisthenics? What do you got to do, bro?
There's and if any trolls are listening, this is how you get me. This is how you get me.
Here
No,
it is. The
don't do it.
blueprint.
So I don't care what you think of me or my show at all. What I don't like is this. Don't call Coach Quintera's show and talk shit about me on the air.
He
right?
subtweeted you. But over the phone.
Over the phone on the radio show. So Coach is my colleague. We are on the same team. If you don't like something that I have to say, email me, tweet me. It happens all the time.
He told on you, bro.
He calls Coach's show and completely twists my words and makes me look like a jagoff. And so that now Coach's audience is hearing that, and they now have this thing. So I lit him up on the air the next day, and he's terrible. He's a terrible caller. His ideas are dog shit, and he knows baseball from 1982. You got to adapt. The game's changed. It's absolutely changed. It's different now. Oh, these guys striking out 200 times a year. Yeah, but he hit 48 home runs, and nobody gives a fuck, man. 4 bases is more valuable than 1 strikeout, right? And nobody. So a lot of these guys haven't caught up to the game, the modern game yet. And I'm still learning, man. I learn every year. I learn more, and I feel more comfortable. But, he's just a jagoff. And I just told her, I went on the air, and I just said, you're not welcome here anymore. And, listen, the radio is not a place where you should ever tell people don't listen to your show. But fuck him. Don't listen to my show. I don't want you to listen to my show.
Radio's in good standing right now? The future of radio for you?
My future's
Hell
great.
yeah,
I can't
bro.
speak to anybody else's. I have heard that radio is dying. Every day of my 13-year radio career, which my salary keeps going up and up and up and up and up. The ratings are going up and up and up and up and up.
Take it easy, bro. Take it easy.
I'm waiting for this thing to die, and it hasn't died, and I'm so happy. But I hear that shit a lot.
Is there a competitive spirit between you guys and other cohorts of other stations, of other local radio sports shows? Who's your favorite? Not Ben and Woods.
My favorite sports?
Somebody you look to, like a sports journalist from here, from San Diego.
Nobody anymore.
No? Fuck them all?
Yeah.
Let them burn?
Yeah, I mean, I used to have people, and then, you work with them, and things happen, and you're
Damn,
like,
the radio industry sounds gnarly.
it's gnarly,
fool.
man. Let me put it this way. My media circle is about 3 people now. It used to be really big, and I wanted to shake everybody's hands, be everybody's buddy, and my back is just fucking hammered with stab wounds, and from radio, from podcasters, it doesn't matter. My media circle literally is 3 people, and I am so happy that it's that way now, because
Just us 3?
that's it. This is
That's
it.
3.
Are we media?
This is it.
Eat shit, Ben
This
Paul.
is it. So, no, it's gnarly. Some of this weirdest shit's happened over the last couple of years, but you look at it and you go, all right, well, fuck you then. I'm out, and people were real mad at us that we got a job. They were real mad at us that we got a job. We took a job. And they didn't get, or they weren't offered, and we got people ridiculed us and this and that, and we've let the numbers kind of speak for themselves, and they have, and so, but I'm always fuck everybody else.
Get it, bro. Oh,
because
look at you.
It pisses me off.
I suffer from the same disease.
I know it's terrible.
It's fucking.
It's almost crippling sometimes.
Yes, I oh my god.
I do. I'm filled with a lot of hatred. I am.
And you're
I
fueled by it, right?
Yeah, it gets
What's
me up in the
perro?
morning.
That's why I like Woodsy, bro.
gets me
El
up.
tocayo.
It gets me up in the
tocayo,
morning.
bro. Look at that in snookers. What did you call it?
Snooters.
Snooters.
I don't do snooters. I don't do snooters anymore.
What's a snooker, fool? Snickerdoodles. That is snickerdoodles,
Now,
bro.
that I can get behind. That I can get behind.
Chef, before we wrap this up, I did want to get into headlines with you, and I did
Yeah.
want to get into some topics that you wanted to touch on.
Well, no, I just had a couple of different headlines. One of them was that Mauna Loa. Was that the way you would say that?
Mauna Loa?
Mauna Loa is erupting for the first time since 1984.
What is that? A fucking volcano?
A volcano on the main island of Hawaii. So, the world's largest active volcano is erupting for the first time in nearly 40 years, sparking an ashfall advisory since Monday. It actually started erupting on Sunday.
It's terrifying.
Bananas.
Like earthquakes are scary, but it happens and you're like, oh, fuck, did I?
The video is low-key, like,
that's insane.
Terrifying.
Like, lava moves really slow, but it doesn't stop.
It
just fucking keeps
really
going.
too,
It's just gonna keep coming at you.
It sparks fires. And anyway, fortunately, this one's a low-flow one. It's not actual pyroclastic, which is
Do
the
that
one
again? What is that?
Pyroclastic.
Is that the
Pyroclastic.
Yeah, it's the one that, like, actually, like, explodes.
Orgasmic.
Must be
Orgasmic magma.
A pyroclastic orgasm. That'll be interesting.
haven't had one of those since my 20s.
It does say
Kind of
that
just dribbles out now.
I blame the snooters.
Have you ever been to the Hawaii?
I went once.
Little known fact, they don't want us over there.
No, they don't.
They do not want tourists going to Hawaii.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, keep that. I mean,
You know where else I don't want to
So
go
you
to?
like you think segregation's fine?
I'm not saying that, Mr. Woods. Damn, that came too quick to the.
Wow.
Look at you. Like you see something like that and you're like automatically think segregation. Fuck. Well done. You can take the boy out of Texas, but you can't take the Texas out the boy, apparently.
Calm down, he's a loco.
You're fine with it. You're fine with it.
I'm the wrong motherfucker, Woods.
Anyway, I don't want to go to Florida because
For any reason.
a Florida woman is accusing Kraft Heinz of misleading advertising.
Heinz, the ketchup makers.
She has sued Velveeta, a brand that Kraft sells, claiming that its macaroni takes longer than 3.5 minutes to make in the microwave. I wish I was joking. While the company markets its Velveeta shells and cheese as being ready in 3.5 minutes, Amanda Ramirez, so Ramirez.
Cuban.
Yeah, exactly. says that that's only the amount of time each cup needs to be microwaved, and that the actual preparation process from stirring in water to letting the cheese sauce thicken takes longer.
This shit's true as my kids eat that. And it's like, oh, let me whip this up real quick. And it's fairly easy to get in and out of the microwave. Then after, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. I'm like,
it is so
what the
hot.
fuck you want me to do?
And you do have to wait.
I put it in the freezer. Yeah, it's 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes.
Hey, real talk. I don't know a lot of white households.
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite meal?
At our house?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Ooh, I'm waiting.
What's like a regular, like once a weekly meal?
What do you make?
Oh, well, they have a pizza restaurant that
We order out a lot. A lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. Surf Brothers, we get a lot.
Sponsor.
We
Go
get
ahead.
No, they're not.
I love Southern Mile Casino.
I love Surf Brothers. We get Mexican food a lot. We get Jorge's.
Best taco shop in the North County?
God damn, man.
No, it's easy. Let's go.
It's not. It depends on what I want.
What do you want?
It depends on what I want.
California burrito.
I don't really like California burrito.
The fuck is wrong with you, bro? Texas burrito.
I don't like Texas burrito.
What's your go-to at a taco shop?
Probably Jorge's, and I get just the crispy beef tacos and the rice and beans. And
Crispy beef tacos. Ooh, look at you, bro. Yeah.
I haven't. I'll admit, I haven't gone much beyond the fairly basics of really any food, right? Like, there's Italian food that's like, oh, eat this octopus. I'm like, I'm not eating that octopus. I want spaghetti and meatballs. I'm pretty basic across all genres. Chinese food, I get beef and broccoli. Like, I'm as basic as fuck. I don't get real adventurous. I'd like to try some things, though.
All right.
There's how do you say it?
Here we go. Go. I'm waiting, bitch. I'm ready to pounce. How do you say what?
Let me Google
Adobada? Birria?
Birria.
Let him do it.
Birria.
Perrillas? Perrillas. Those are the things you get on your eye when you see a dog shit. Go ahead.
Birria.
Birria. All right.
All right.
Well, BJ's over there, dog.
All my friends are like, oh, you got to try this place. And I'm like, yeah, I will. Totally. And I want to, but I
Ladies and gentlemen, the king of the whites.
You don't like birria?
I've never had it. I want to try it.
Goat stew doesn't sound too appealing, does it?
Huh?
Goat stew.
No, it doesn't.
It's the best ever, fool.
It is the best.
It's the best ever. That's birria.
It will cure all things.
That's birria?
Yes.
Tell people about our winter formal.
It's goat stew.
Yes, our winter formal is coming up on December the 10th, Saturday, December 10th, from 5 to 11 p.m. Today is officially the last day for you to register.
I got to register.
Yeah.
I haven't registered
Board
yet.
members.
Shit.
Patreon members, please RSVP. If you are a Patreon member, it is free for you to attend. So if you're even thinking about going, RSVP today. It's free. Your plus ones are $25. If you decide not to RSVP because you're just thinking about it, it's going to be $100 starting tomorrow. Period.
Hey, MasterChef Season 6 champion. What's up, perro?
Very
You
good.
know?
What'd you make?
So much. What do you mean?
Like, what is your
She made birria.
No,
With the side of snookers.
I made a lot of different things. The finale includes an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert.
What is your specialty?
Modern Mexican.
Modern Mexican.
Yeah.
What dish in modern Mexican?
He's a modern Mexican.
I am a modern Mexican.
Well, it wasn't really very modern in its elaboration. It was modern in its plating.
Oh.
What does plating mean?
New plates.
No, how you literally put food on a plate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a whole
It's a
deal.
thing.
That's
Yeah.
a whole
Oh,
thing.
wow.
Yeah.
You know if you hit shitty plating or good, like, God damn, look at
Yeah.
this. It's beautiful.
My plates consist of usually like paper product.
Paper, yeah.
That's my kind of
When
plating.
I don't like washing dishes, absolutely. That's me too. We are all on that boat.
Mr. Woods,
yes.
final thoughts. What do you got for us?
Oh, she's got some.
I just want to thank you guys for being here. Congratulations on all your success. You deserve it. You put in the work. It's amazing. This is more professional than our radio studio.
Can I make one comment?
Yeah.
As
Uh-oh,
somebody
careful.
who doesn't know a lot about baseball, I love how approachable you guys talk about the
Thank
sport. And that's just an honest comment. Me and my daughter listen to you guys because we don't get to watch a lot of live TV and stuff. And so hearing you guys break it down, but in a way that it makes it like understandable for somebody that isn't like a Steve who knows the ins and outs and knows what an ERA is and all that kind of stuff.
It's funny. Well, thank you, first of all. But it's funny that so many people like, people forget. They're like, you're a broadcaster and you should hold yourself to. I go, I'm not. I was a recruiter and I got a phone call to do radio. So I'm doing radio. I'm going to do it as myself. And I'm a fan. Like, I won't sit in the press box.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Because you're not supposed to cheer, right?
Look at you thumb your nose at your privilege.
I hate
Look
them.
at you.
I hate them. And I sat up there once. And I went, oh, and they're like elbowing me, and I'm like, fuck,
Why?
I'm at a basement.
You're
You're
not
not allowed
supposed
to
to
cheer in there,
cheer,
dude.
yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to.
It's unbiased in that area.
It's supposed to be unbiased. So if Manny Machado hits a walk-off 3-run homer, I have to be like this.
I'm taking my clothes off.
Win at home.
Yeah. I usually get naked. Saca la bucanas, baby.
Let's make number 4.
I scream at the TV.
Saca la bu- Hey, bro.
What's up with those snookers, man?
What does that mean?
you say?
Pull out the baggie.
The snoots. He knows what snooters are. You know.
Oh, man. Did you have another question or are we good?
We actually just wanted to.
Look at them. The Bolsita brothers.
Porcita Brothers live.
Chomping on cherries.
Stop eating those cherries. Those are mine.
So we have now had our final community engagement project for the year. Thank you, Profe. Thank you, Aisha. We've adopted a family in need, so we needed your help, all the community, to make this happen. We're going to release. We'll post about it. There's an Amazon wish list for them.
Nice.
So it's a family with a single mother, 4 children, various ages. We'll set that up for you guys. Whatever you guys can do to help us give back. We ask that any gifts be purchased by 12/9, and we'll take it from there. So
Jesus
Dude,
Christ,
I'm
look at that.
happy to contribute to that. It's my favorite
Hey, don't
shit.
get-
Yeah, we'll take the Perrier water.
you got it.
Relax, fucker. All right, we'll gladly
Let
accept
us-
your
let us
water
read your-
wafers.
Cheeseburgers and fries coming your way.
let us read your name on that roll call, Doug.
You'll see
hey,
it. Oh,
no,
is
time
that
out.
Patreon?
Yeah.
Time out.
I'll do Patreon.
That's
for
my
you
guy
guys.
right there.
Hey,
Look at
how much
that.
do I charge you guys to listen to me?
I'll pay.
Exactly. It's
Wait,
my,
what?
It's
I'll
my
pay.
pleasure. It's my treat.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Woods III.
Thank you guys.